Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the cafe. It's great to see you all today, guys. It is Thursday, June 13th, 2024. I am glad to be back with you guys today, guys. Sebastian Rogers case. I was going to do this last night and we got wrapped up with Madeline Soto's updates, but here we are. What is it all about? And who in the hell is Tony Mathis really, guys? That's what I'm talking about today. And anything else we get into, please join me if you're not here. And if you are here, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you all so very much. So, as we always say, let's get this dang show on the road. Here we go. Here we go. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Good to see you today. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday. One more day for the work week and off to the weekend it is. For those of you that are out there pumping it through the week, I appreciate you guys so much for joining me today. It's great to have y'all here. Again, like I said, the Sebastian Rogers case, what the hell is it all about? And truly, guys, who is Tony Mathis? I have some ideas. JLR put out something and some other things, and a lot of people have been asking that question. Who is Tony Mathis and why? That's our topic today, amongst other things that we may talk about. I'm sure I'll be joined by some others for sure. In fact, to make sure that that's a possibility. Okay, Mama Bear might be joining us. She might be. Hold on a minute here. 1 second. 1 second. I'm back here, honey. Give me one.
My mom's here.
Give me one moment. I'm sorry, guys. I got a surprise visit from my granddaughter. I did not know she was coming. I just had to handle that situation. Anyway, welcome. So sorry about that. That was a complete and utter surprise. But anyway, welcome back, guys, to all of you guys that are here. Please hit that like button on your way through the door, if you will. Please. And thank you. I do appreciate that very much. Let me see here. That should do it there. All right. Come on in, everybody. Get a chair, get a seat, get a toilet seat, get a stump, whatever it is. Let's get comfortable so we can have this conversation. Come on down. Mama Bear said she may be joining me here in a little bit. Salty, check your DM in Discord if that's up to you. I just gave it to you just in case. So, let's see here. Please hit the like button, guys, on your way through. Share it out if you can. Spread the word. Spread the word, guys. We got 94 peeps in here with 61 likes. I thank you guys so much for being here and joining me today. But YouTube likes the like. They like it if you like it. YouTube likes it if you like it. There we go. That's a good way to put it. And I like it if YouTube likes it. So that's how I gotta do it. What am I doing here? Come on in, everybody. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. We got 99 peeps in here with 65 likes. It's growing. It's going. Let's see who we got in here as far as peeps go. That's gracing us with their awesome presence today. AE, IOU, and sometimes Y. Why not Y? Hey, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you so very much. Always me, 1969. Welcome back to you. Virginia Wolf, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining us today. Wayne Kersey, great to see you again. Alicia J, welcome back, dear. Good to have you here. Odin Girls in the house. Welcome. Great to have you here. Great to see you. Butterfly 71, welcome back. Liz W, welcome. Good to see you. Good to have you here. B Williams, welcome back to you. Dreamcatcher, hello. How are you? Good to see you, and thank you for doing that. I appreciate you very much. Miss Salty Sleuth, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us today. I appreciate you so very much. Mini Shroom 13, I love the name. Welcome. Great to see you. Melissa Seegers, hello to you and welcome back. Good to have you here. Let's see. Miss SRB's in the house. Welcome. Good to see you. The lovely Miss Wisdom Speaks. Thank you so much for joining us today, Sherry. I appreciate you very much, along with all the rest of my amazing moderators. Thank you for doing what you do, because God knows I shouldn't, couldn't, nor wouldn't do this without you. I appreciate you all so very much. Low key, what's happening, Miss Kells? Good to see you. Good to have you. Tina B, welcome back to you. Great to see you. Doodlebug, my doodlebug. Always happy for my doodlebug. Good to see you, Doodle. Thank you for joining us today, dear. Let's see here. Who else do we have in here? Miss Teresa S, welcome back to you. Great to see you today. Peggy's Elf, welcome. Sheila B, great to see you. Thank you so much for that. Always me, 1969, with the first super chat. And I appreciate you so very much as well. It says, love all you do. Thank you so much. Kaylee, welcome back to you. Great to see you. Great to have you here. The Deflectionist, welcome. Great to see you. Butterfly 71, you as well. Come on now. Let's get to the top up here. Mad Jen, welcome back. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening or good night. Because wherever you are, I hope it's good for you, because it's great to be here with you guys. I appreciate you all so very much. I know I'm a big old cornball. That's okay. It's okay. I like me. Karma Police is in the house, guys. You better behave. You don't want to go out of here in cuffs from the Karma Police. So behave, please. Emerald Sky 67, welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon to you. Kaylee, welcome back to you. Great to see you. Andy Rose, my dear. Good to see you today. What is going on, Groot? Great to be here. Great to have you here. Sorry. It is great to be here with you. That's what I was going to say. The real Seth Rogers Shaley, hello to you. Welcome back. Great to see you as well. Look at that. SRB has been in this community for a year, guys. A whole year. And been a moderator for me for pretty much most of that. She's an amazing moderator. She's an amazing person all the way around, guys. She's such a sweet lady. And we really appreciate her. Thank you for being part of this community. and part of this family. SRB, I do appreciate you very much. And look at that, Miss Tina B, the same. Happy anniversary to y'all. Another year. That's so very awesome. So very awesome. And I appreciate you guys more than you know. More than you know. I'm telling you guys have built this community. I've done a little bit of work, but you guys have done most of it. And I appreciate you guys so very much. Again, Miss Kells, or Low Key, member for almost a year, 11 months. That's so very awesome, Kells. And thank you. I didn't realize it's been that long for you. Wow. You've been here almost a year. That's crazy. I appreciate you guys so very much. I really do. Guys, we're getting there. We're getting there. Just to give you guys a little heads up, I talk about this every so often when I do think to check it. We're still growing, guys. I mean, seriously, still growing. We are now at 9,468 subscribers, heading in that direction towards 10,000. I cannot wait. That will be awesome. Still can't believe it, but still very awesome. Thank you guys so very much for that. To Indian Taco, welcome back. Good to see you today. Mystery, great to have you here. The girl next door's in the house, guys. Good to see you. Come on in. Carl Ferguson, what's up, bro? Good to have you here today. And again, congrats on that, Low Key. Miss Kells, it's great to have you in this family. Miss Prying, Paula, hello to you. Thank you for joining us today. Carolyn Miller, welcome back, dear. Good to see you. Boom. I call you Kells, too. Uh-oh, Miss Brandy's going to run a TikTok on it. Miss Brandy, by the way, I was talking about you the other day. Brandy, you weren't in here. I went over and I pulled up the TikTok and I was showing everybody all the things you've done. You've done a lot of good stuff on there. Really good stuff. Mom, I was showing Mom how talented you are over there. She's done a great job. Brandy's been with me, for those of you that are newer, for the better part of, I'm about this, probably close to 3 years at this point. Okay. And still here every single day. Every time I click that button, she's here every time. I mean, this whole community is so very loyal and amazing, but Miss Brandy has been with me the longest of everybody here, and I love her for it. I adore her. She's family to me, as are her children, her husband. I feel like we're family. So I appreciate you, Miss Brandy, more than you know. I hope you know that. Thank you very much. Aaron B, it's great to see you here, bro. Appreciate you. I love the beard, brother. I absolutely love the beard. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, dear. I hope you do, because I know I love you. That's a fact. Woke up in 84. Good to see you. I know there's a lot of new faces, but I love it. We have so much room in here. Come on in, guys. We got plenty of room for you guys. Really do. I know he does. I know. That's our boy. That's the whole channel. That's the channel's baby right there, Matthew. He's awesome. We love him. Not to get all squishy on you guys, but I am an emotional person, and I'm very, very, very squishy at times. Just saying. Shauna Marks, good to see you today. Thank you for joining me. Steven's Adventures, welcome, welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. Yeah, Brandy does amazing stuff over in the TikTok, guys. I have no idea how to work it. She said, I'll do it, Dago. I said, are you sure? She said, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, ever since then, I cannot make one complaint, guys. It's amazing. She does beautiful stuff over there. The videos she puts up for the victims that we cover. I get birthday wishes. She sends out Christmas and holiday wishes to everybody. It's absolutely amazing. And she does really cool stuff with the graphics. I was really impressed. Because I follow it, but I don't see everything all the time. So I brought it in here the other day. She wasn't in here that day. I wish she would have been. But and I was just scanning through it with Mind of Monsters, and I was just like, wow, this is really, she does a really good job. I'm really impressed with it. So thank you so much. Even Sarge. Yep. Thank you again for that wisdom. Come on in, everybody. We got 127 peeps in here. And let's see here. We got We're probably almost there. You guys have been killing it the past few days, hitting that like button. We've been hitting that algorithm like almost immediately. And there we are again. 96 likes, guys. We need 4 more. I'm sorry, 3 more. I'm sorry, 2 more. Who's gonna be the 2? Come on now. It is 88 degrees here today. With, I swear to God, it's like 100% humidity. It's crazy out. What's up, Mocha? Welcome back. 101 likes. You guys did it. We are in that algorithm. Thank you guys so very much. You rock and roll. That's okay. That's okay. I hope he's feeling better. There's never an issue with you not being here. You guys know that. Family comes before this at every aspect. Exactly. It's summer. I hate the heat, though. You know that. She said, hush, it's summer. Y'all are crazy. Hold on a minute. I'm an idiot. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to fix something. There we go. I had the wrong link. Ding dong, ding dong. El Stupido. There we go. I think I got it right now. I just don't do this summer stuff, the hot stuff. If it was 75 and sunny and it stayed that way year round, I'd be the happiest person you ever met. My wife loves it. They're all from Alabama, so they're all like, shut your mouth. It's not hot enough. They're not happy. My mother-in-law, she still gets cold if it's like, it would be 85 degrees and she's still cold. What are you talking about? Get out of here. I'm over it. I don't like sweating at all. I don't. Not anymore. I don't. Bing, bang. Look at that. Jesus, that's hilarious. Tony's TikTok. Tony's Tiny Tallywhacker. 99-cent super sticker. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that, TikTok. We appreciate you here so very much. We'll be talking about that here in a minute. Hey, do. What is going on with you? Hey, do. Come on in, guys. Grab a seat. Get comfortable. We're going to talk and talk and talk. 124 with 113, guys. Thank you so very much for that. Please, as you're coming through the door, even if you're just standing out in the hallway, peeking around the corner and watching us from there and you're not in the chat, hit it if you will, please. It definitely makes the peeps up at the home office there for YouTube happy with me. I hate complaining. Do you? Do you hate complaining? That's a new one. I like that. Carly Ray, welcome to you. Lurker, what's going on? Good to see you. I hate complaining. I do too. I don't like upsetting people. That's my thing. And people that complain upset people. So I just try not to. I try not to. But sometimes you just can't help yourself. Thank you, Miss Doodle. Again, guys, I have some awesome moderators in here. And they have, and a couple producers that really do a lot for me in here, but they have their own stuff too, folks. And they really need you guys over there checking them out. Miss Doodlebug here is throwing up the link there for Miss Wisdom Speaks. She has a channel she's running now. Of course, the lovely Cluminati, there's her channel there, guys. If you're not already subscribed, check it out, please, if you will. And show a little bit of love. Always something interesting going on over in Clu's chat. I can promise you that. Always. Let's see here. Let me make sure I'm catching these all. There's the amazing Miss Salty. There is her link to her chat. Facts and true crime is what you're going to get over there, guys. So please, if you're looking for that, go check her out. Subscribe, like it, and watch it, guys. You'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. Welcome, Miss Clue. How are you today? That's where you answer. Can you hear me?
Hold on, I'm going back in. I'm out here suntan.
Okay. Well, welcome. Anyway. There's Doodle's channel, guys. Doodlebug does a lot putting out for the missing. She puts together the slides that I show for the missing people that we run in every other show or so. That's in which you'll find in Doodlebug's channel. Really, really awesome. And of course, my amazing co-host, the lovely Miss Mama Bear, who hopefully will be joining us today. She's got her own channel running too as well. So many different people out here doing amazing things. I'm surrounded by it. Surrounded by it. Absolutely. And I love it. I appreciate all you guys so very much. Welcome, Terry Dean. Indrid Cold. I just watched that movie with my son because of you. Hope you know that. I seen your name the other when you first came in here. I was like, damn, that's a good movie. And my son had never seen that movie. Caden, I put it on. I said, you got to check this out. I think you'll like it. He loved it. So thank you for giving me that time to hang out with my son to watch that movie. Another great movie. I love that movie too. And there's Mom's Link to Mind of Monsters, another amazing creator, puts out great stuff.
Okay, I'm in.
Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Thank you, SRB. Here's one of my other producers. This lady here helps to produce all my paranormal stuff that I do. She's got a great channel too. It's a little different and a little off the beaten path of true crime. There's some crime in there, but pretty interesting stuff. Miss Molly does amazing things, so please check her channel out as well, guys. Elizabeth Lander said, I sub to the fart. Sub to the fart. I feel like I'm saying use the force or something. Sub to the fart. God, that's hilarious. Welcome, Moni in the middle. Good to see you, True Seeker. Thank you for joining us. Thank you always. We appreciate that. I know we do. I know I do, and I know Clue does, and I know all the rest of these creators do too. Or investigative journalists. That's what we are.
Oh my God.
So you're outside getting some sun, huh, Chloe?
Yes, it's so hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, holy hell.
It is. I know it's probably way hotter where you're at, but like I said, the high here is supposed to be 89.
I don't even know how hot it is. Hold
I
on.
just went outside and the humidity, it was like I could open up the door and cut out a square. That's how humid it is out there right now.
It's 88, feels like 91.
I don't know what our real feel is. I know it's hot. It's hot. And next week it's supposed to be even hotter. They're talking about high 90s next week. So
hell yes.
I'll be sitting right inside here in my air conditioning.
Oh,
Elise Soleil. So I think I say that right. 105 here. Damn. It's crazy. Thank you, Miss Paula. Dago was my first YouTube love. He was my first true crime sub. That's so awesome. I appreciate you, Paula, for that. Thank you so much. Alexis C. Crappy weather here. I'm sorry. Over in the UK, I'm sorry to hear that. Every time I talk to somebody in the UK, I always imagine it raining.
yes.
And gloomy. Does that make sense?
Yep.
That's how I always imagine it when I'm talking to them.
Well, that's how they always say it is. So
it seems like it rains over there constantly, guys. It's crazy.
I
know. Cheesecake Mafia. Oh, well, 55 in London right now. We seem to have gone back to February in the UK. See? It's crappy. It's crappy. I'm glad you found us too, True Seeker. Liz H. Martin, welcome. H. Martin says, Clue, drink your water and use sunscreen on your face, please. They want you to protect your face, Clue.
I don't never use sunscreen.
I don't either. I never have. I brown. I might burn once.
Yep.
When I actually get in the sun once, but then the Italian in me kicks in and I just brown like a nice even keel. It's easy.
That's me too. I turn like just like a bar of gold color.
When I get out in the sun, you guys haven't seen that yet because I'm always in here doing this. This year I'm going to try to get outside more, depending on how hot it actually is, and you guys will see me change colors. It's real quick. Peggy's Elf, Mini Shroom, Indrid Sky, welcome. Good to see you. Rainbow B, Alexis C. I think I covered that. Elizabeth Lander. Is your water still toxic, Clue?
No, I mean the levels are all right. We just gotta vacuum it. It's still a little cloudy, but
same here.
I swim in it. I mean, I swim in lakes and rivers, so
Right.
that pool's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing worse than what we've been in when we were younger. 86 here in Arkansas. Hoping to get the pool up. There you go. Do your thing. I saw Aunt. So you'll get a kick out of this. Yesterday we were in the Discord, or I wasn't in the Discord. A bunch of the other people in the Discord were typing things, doing this. And Andy, Jesus, where's she at? Where'd she go? Andy Rose, this one here. She was doing she does knitting. She knits really cool looking things. And she was showing something about it. And then I looked down at the chat and says, don't be checking out my hands, Dago. So of course, Dago goes to the hands to look at them, and there they are. And I'm like, so you had to say something. And she actually has really nice hands and great nails. And I love the rings that she had. So I said, we had a whole conversation after that about it. I said, I'm not a weirdo. I just like hands. And then somebody else popped in. I think it was Alicia. She was like, I do too. It's the first thing I look at. So I don't feel so bad now. I feel normal.
Not me.
Frenchy
I think
girl.
I noticed. Huh?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I think I noticed faces.
Well, of course, I looked at somebody's face. And then I go directly from the face to their hands. Not on a guy, but on women. My wife is always, she was like, what is wrong with you? I said, what are you talking about? She goes, who does that? I said, well, what the hell do you look at when you look at, like the first time you looked at me? She goes, I'm not going to tell you. I said, why? She goes, because you don't think I'm a pig. Why would I think you're a pig? I've been married to you for 20 some years. What the, she goes, well, your butt. Ew. Really? That's what you looked at? She was like, yes. Okay. And your legs.
Girl.
I got a nice butt. Excuse you. You have no idea. Poor girl. And I have nice legs for a guy too. They're very muscular. I don't know anything other than that. I love those rough hands. Not me. I said this in the Discord yesterday. I've broken up with girls over their hands before in the past. Literally. I know that sounds stupid and ridiculous, but it's back. I was younger then. I'm not as shallow as I used to be.
Yeah, right.
I'm not. What'd you say? I got a bubble butt with Polly Pocket. What? You never answered this yesterday, Brandy. What the hell are Polly Pocket hands? Like the Burger King hands? Brandy said I got a bubble butt with Polly Pocket hands.
Probably small.
Like those little Burger King hands. Remember the commercial, the Burger King commercial with the dude had the tiny little hand?
Yeah, I'm trying to call this fucking post office. Find out where
Clears!
goddamn letter is at that they've been trying to fucking deliver since Saturday. No, they're too goddamn sorry to get out of the fucking truck.
Sitting there waiting on you to pick it up.
Are you having a bad day, Cletus, again?
Hold on. Let me mute.
Please check the number and dial again.
I will not show you my butt, Wayne. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Welcome, Diana, Elizabeth Lander. Speaking of which, has anybody seen or anybody around seen Brian anywhere? I'm a little worried about Brian. I haven't seen Brian in a long time. And I know Brian is not real good with dealing with the children's cases and stuff like that, but still he would pop through, and I haven't seen him in quite a while, and it makes me nervous. Because I know he was having issues there. What was wrong with their hands that you broke up with them? Okay. Oh, he wasn't okay, good. He's all right, good. That's all it takes. That's all I was wondering. Told you guys I worry about you guys when I don't see you. So, don't judge me by this either. I was dating a girl one time, and I was young. We started talking, and I never paid attention to her hands like that. But I noticed she did have fingernails. Okay, that's a thing. You have to have fingernails for me. I'm just one of them people. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you, thank you. Um, she had dirt under her nails. Okay, and I was like, okay, Clue. No, that's there's no. No. It's okay. So do I. Look, I got them too. Doesn't matter. You have very nice hands, Andy. Not to be weird, but you do. And I love your rings. Your rings are really cool. Wait, are there people without fingernail? Oh, Jesus, Doodle, come on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm. It that doesn't bother me anymore. But back then, like the other girl I broke up with, she was a nail chewer, and she chewed her nails down to where it was just like the quick, and it was just a little tiny sliver, and it was like, what's that all about? Why'd you do that? You know what I mean? And it was kind of gross to me back then. It doesn't bother me now, but dirty fingernails, yeah, that's gross to me. There's no call for that. Sorry. I keep mine clean. I do yard work. I work on vehicles. I do all sorts of things, and my nails are clean. There's no reason for that. Sorry. I've heard that, Elise, you can get worms from biting your nails. What is it? Is it? They go, is it what, where? Wait a minute. Is it what their hands would not do? No. That's not it at all. I've never been that guy. Yeah, the nail chewing thing. I'm not a girl. Oh my God, here we go with that. I am not a girl. You can clean them. You can clean them. That's why they make soap and water. My wife gardens. I garden. My mother-in-law gardens, and they clean them. It just drives me nuts. I've always been one of them people. Yes, you have very nice nails too, Andy. I like the color. Actually, my wife said that too. She gets hers done with that gel stuff, and she saw it when I was looking at that. She was walking around behind me, and she was like, "That's a pretty color." So she knows how I am with the hand thing too. Sped teacher, hello, welcome, Don F. Good to see you, Demon Dog. What's going on? So let's do this convo. Done talking about all my freakities. I am not a freak of nature. I'm not a weirdo. I just have a thing for hands and nails. Go ahead, Doodle. Have your fun with me. Play with my emotions on it. I know you're going to. I've known men that like hands. Usually it's musical type. Well, I'm a musician, so.
Okay, sorry about that.
No problem. No problem. No, I don't do toes, Leslie. I hate feet. I'm sorry. I can't do it. She goes and gets her nails done. She has got a girl that's been doing it forever. But yeah, you can send it to me if you want to. Send me my email or something, Andy. I'm sure she'd probably look into it for sure. That's because you're Native American, Sherry. That's just everybody I've ever known that's Native American has the longest, most beautiful nails I've ever seen. Gel strips. Gotcha. Years back, there was this dude on Facebook that used to send me and other people I knew messages asking to see the veins in our hands. See? I told you I'm not that crazy, Clue.
What?
She said years ago there was this dude on Facebook that used to send me and other people I knew messages asking to see the veins in our hands. That's a little beyond what I have, what my little fetish is. Oh, I'm good to go, Leslie. Doctor said everything's good. My leg's not going to fall off or anything like that. I had to go do the follow-up from the tarantula bite that I had. It healed up good and everything's good. The skin, just a little bit of the first layer of skin necrotized off of it because it was dead, and I'm clean and good to go. So what do you think, Cluminati?
About what?
What is it all about in the Sebastian Rogers case? What's it all about?
Well, he's obviously still missing, and the spokesperson that his father has hired is a. I don't even
Man,
know what I would.
that's the other part of this. Who is Tony Mathis, really, guys? Honestly, like this guy, we can watch JLR's live if you guys want to, but we don't even need to see that to know who this guy is. And Salty came to me a long time ago when Tony first appeared and said he's all about true crime. That's why he's here. He's been trying to get into true crime for a while, so she knew right off the get who he was. Okay, hold on a minute here. Thank you, Andy, real quick. Oh, you got normal hands. You got pretty hands too, Brandy. I like your ring. But I see what you mean by the Polly Pocket thing. That makes sense now. Yeah, Doodle, that's a little too much. Sorry. I don't like them claw nails that come out to here. That's crazy. Yes, I am Mr. Vane in the flesh. Thank you. That was hilarious the other night. Those songs that you put up.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. That's been in my head ever since that. I was walking around the house singing, I'm Mr. Vane. She's like, what is wrong with you? Why are you saying that? I said, it's the whole thing you missed. Sorry. Skip to my Lou. Hello. Nope. Okay, what was I saying now? I'm all over the place today. Tony. Oh, so Tony tried to, you guys. He put himself out there for the Idaho 4 families when that happened, okay? For those of you that don't know this. And they ignored him, thank God. And then he moved on. Welcome back. What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah, you just fell off.
Maybe I got too heavy. I don't know. I was texting.
That's what happened. Okay.
Yeah, but it typically don't do that.
I don't know. You might have bumped something that knocked you off. That's all. You're okay, Taylor. Don't worry. So anyway, yeah, I think I agree with you on that one, SRB. A lot of people were. So he tried to hook up with the Idaho 4 scenario, was denied that. Okay. And JLR made a good point with this, guys. And, I'm not saying what he said was true, but it does make some sense to think what he thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's real. I'm just saying this is what Tony has done to people. He's brought people to the point where they're thinking these crazy things now. So that happened. And then Caleb goes missing. Tony puts himself in the middle of it. And then after that, Sebastian goes missing. And here comes Tony again. And from my understanding, he's trying to reach out to other families who have missing children too. I don't know for 100%, but that's what I've heard. So I'm pretty sure that he's going to hook up with somebody else, and I feel bad for them. I hope that they pay attention to these things out here and they see what it is, because it's just, he should not be handling this type of stuff. Welcome, Widow. Good to see you. He should not be handling this stuff at all, at least in my opinion. So here we go. 1 second. I guess we could finish this because we didn't really finish it over there. Hold on here. No, I don't want to do that right now. What's up, smartass patriot? Good to see ya. Just saying. What'd you say, Andy? Kind of weird that he's been wanting to get into true crime like this, and then the kid. That's kind of what JLR insinuated. He goes, it's kind of ironic that these things are happening, so on and so forth. And again, I'm not saying that's what's happened, guys, but that is what Tony Mathis has done. He has done those things to make people look at him in that way. Do you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's crazy. Crazy.
You're gonna play that JLR crap.
Do you want me to?
How much is left of it?
Let's see where we left off at. He was talking to Magnolia.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Oh, there is this though. This is interesting to me. Here we go. We'll play this part of it. Welcome, Robin. Good to see you. If people, CPKP and CB would speak up, we'd know where Sebastian is, but they want to play hardball. Thank you for the super chat.
Who's CB?
I don't know. No idea. Thank you for the super chat, Robin.
And CB. If
Who the hell is-
CPKP and CB.
No idea who CB is. Blue Bunker, Straight Talker. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that did get brought up at some point. Blue Bunker. I remember that. Yeah. I think it was in the Kylie Rodney case. Welcome, Skip to my Lou. Not on a federal check writing scheme, and fraud shouldn't be near any. I agree. Leslie and Billy. Digger, did you watch press conference from the Rex Harriman? Now they say that the daughter he was teaching, the daughter in the notebook they put. Yeah, I heard that. That's pretty crazy, don't you think? Like
What?
all in the family, the Gilgo Beach scenario. Somebody sent me a little clip that says that in the press conference for that, they're saying that the daughter that he was teaching, the daughter in that notebook they found, it was from her daddy. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. How do you become a me? Always me. Welcome, not today. Nope, not today. Naomi B. Okay, come on in. I do agree. All right, let's check this out here real quick. Hopefully you guys can see it. If not, I'll just read it to you. But this is from Tony Mathis. Whenever, I don't know when it was actually put out, but he put this up. Just to ease everybody's mind, let this information come from me. Randy did not fire me. Before you believe a YouTuber that doesn't know Randy or myself, please do your homework on the background of the people you are choosing to believe. Notice the people reporting this stuff are not reputable content creators. What? We're not reputable, but he is.
He's talking specifically about JLR, right?
Yeah, I know. Well, JLR is not a content creator. He's an investigative reporter. So there you go. Where'd it go? Notice the people Randy has ever are not reputable content creators that Randy has ever been on a platform with. Most of these folks will never get an interview with an innocent family member. In any case, Randy and I had a conversation yesterday regarding how much drama is in the Sebastian case and how much time it was taking. We both agreed.
What does that mean? We'll never get an interview with an innocent family member.
Most of these folks will never get an interview with an innocent family member. That's an interesting choice of words now, isn't it?
Right?
I didn't catch that at first. Thanks for catching that. That's crazy. Why did you have to throw innocent in there? That's weird. Oh, okay. In any case, Randy and I had a conversation yesterday regarding how much drama is in the Sebastian case, how much time it was taking. We both agreed that there wasn't really a need for a spokesperson in Caleb's case. No, there wasn't when you forced your way in. And how much time it was taking. Or wait, for a moment, as there isn't any new information and very few interviews being done. The family is doing more familiarization interviews, and they don't need any help for that. The Jennifer Coffendorfer interview was through my connection with her. I am also working to get the Brian Enton interview set up for them. I will always be here at the ready if Randy needs me, but we agreed that Seth needed more of me at this time. I am also a busy employee and a father and a husband. I have worn myself out the last few months, burning the candle at both ends regarding the TikTok. It was my account under my name. Bro, come on now. Wait a minute. Where's it at? Employee and a father and a husband. I have or the oh yeah. Under my name that was created to use another platform for awareness. Randy didn't want any part of it or using it to get on TikTok. I didn't take it from him or the family. It has always been mine. I will use it in the true crime community to spread awareness regarding some of these creators that are exploiting these families to make money while their children are missing. I did not want the Harris family associated with that, so I changed the name back to me and removed Caleb's info. I don't believe that. I also want to thank everyone that has vigorously supported me as I supported the Harris family. Randy and Seth have become friends, and that's pretty special to me. If Randy needs me or any more of my media connections, he knows they are his to use. God bless you all and the families of these missing children. God bless every volunteer that has given their time with nothing expected in return. It takes a village to bring these children home. So my understanding was that he was already friends with Randy at the beginning. Isn't that what we were told?
Who?
Mathis. Wasn't him and Randy were friends, right?
I thought he said that
He said they worked together.
they worked together.
Okay, because he
I
said
thought
that,
he said that Seth and Randy had become friends.
mm-hmm.
He did say that
He
in this?
said, I think he's meaning friends to him. They have become friends to him. Do you know what I mean? Because he just says, Randy and Seth have become friends. And that's pretty
See,
special.
and I thought he had said in another interview that like Randy and Seth have
Maybe
talked to
they,
each other.
okay, so maybe that's what that means then.
Right. So
Randy,
let me tell you this much.
mm,
What I gather from that statement. I can promise you right now, one of these scenarios absolutely has to be true. Either
mhm,
Randy is not the caliber of like religious type of good person,
right.
or Seth is very good at acting
Well, we know that he is that
when
already.
he's around Randy.
Right. Oh, well, I mean, think about that for a minute. We heard Ghostface himself say that Seth is two different people. When he's here, he's one person. When he's not on here, he's a completely different person. So yeah,
I know,
there
and I love how no one pays attention to that until it's said by some idiot pothead, but
you
whatever.
see. I know you said it like almost 4
And
months ago.
fiance.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Cletus, is he working?
Yep.
Of course. I don't hear Cletus anymore. I don't like that. I'm not being weird, but I miss hearing Cletus's voice and his laugh and all that stuff. I haven't heard him in like a week. It's getting weird, guys. I don't care if you have a job. This is more important. I'm just kidding. Anyway, when did Seth
Yeah.
start with all the religious talk? After no, the religious stuff. Well, no, he's always kind of pushed the religious stuff, hasn't he? Clue.
It's,
I'm not saying that it's real. I'm just saying he's always kind of pushed it a little bit.
I mean, I can tell you this: when we met him in person, the first and the second time, I didn't hear him nothing about telling nobody they need to go pray, go to church, take their tithe and whatever, and what nothing like that coming out of his mouth. Now around Easter, all of a sudden he wanted to.
He started saying it on Pascal's show about going to
Mhm.
church, and yeah, that's when I remember. Just saying.
And he doesn't have the same actions as a religious person.
No, definitely not. I agree with that. What's up, Ray Baldick? Thank you for joining us. Real low, in my opinion. Got you mad. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know where this is going at this point. What? Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh yeah, that's true.
What is?
Chris is who mentioned Seth to go to church.
Oh yeah. If you go to church, maybe you'll. Yeah, I remember. Okay. And yes, Allison, welcome. And yes, he's a village idiot. Craddock Funeral Home. What's the significance there, please? I've not heard of that. I have no idea. Do you know anything about something called Craddock Funeral Home?
Mm-mm.
That's the deputy chief's last name.
So my assumption is that
There he is.
it's probably stems from everybody saying that Chris has family in law enforcement, which is not true. And I would think that that's probably the logical flow, right? People were like, "Oh, he's got family in law enforcement," and then they go research law enforcement and find a funeral home with the last name of the deputy sheriff, and they're like, "We got you."
No.
That's probably what that is. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's up, Cletus?
What's happening?
Good to hear your voice again. We thought maybe she tied you up and threw you in the basement or something.
I mean, I always let him out.
Okay. As long as you're feeding him, that's all that matters, right?
I don't ask you about your sex dungeon. Don't ask me about mine.
I won't do it again, I promise. What is this? The rumor in Clarksville. I go there a lot. My son lives there. His Seth is bisexual. Nothing wrong with that. And he's an adult. It could be why Pascal and T-Rip felt weird. Oh.
What does that mean?
I think he's trying to say bisexual.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't care. Like his preferences and that's his business. That has no bearing on anything as far as I'm concerned. But that's a rumor with people. That's crazy.
Oh, bi, not bi. I don't
Yeah.
really shit. I'm just trying to figure out what bio was. I'm like,
Right. That's crazy. I mean, nothing against what you said. I get what you're saying that you heard that there, but still, like, come on. People really are sitting talking about things like that when his child's missing. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, this child is missing and nobody talks about this child. It's always about everything else with everybody else. It's crazy. I can't understand what Tony's doing. I mean, I do understand what Tony's doing, but I don't know what he thinks the end result is going to be. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
And fortune.
I agree.
But it ain't going to happen, Cletus. It's blown up in his face twice.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, I think he's gonna. I think the smooth sailing on his initial plan didn't work out, so now he's going to turn into one of the drama queens that goes after people he doesn't like in hopes that he can target people that go after people he does like,
right?
In hopes that ultimately he can get back onto the track that he wanted to be on.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that. That's kind of what they've been doing for the last 2 days, honestly.
Right.
So they were after Queen Bee putting out all of our personal information the other night, and last night they were gunning for Savage and Val. So,
oh really? What was that all about? Good God, Savage!
I don't know, because I heard that someone was recording it, and it turns out that video is not up. So I don't know if they didn't record it. I tried to go in there and hear about it or hear what they were saying myself, but I immediately went in to watch the video and then got blocked. So, like, I didn't even talk. Like, they are the people who are modding for them are so, like, on it that you can't even go in and, like, look around,
right,
without them blocking the shit out of you. And it's like, what in the heck are you guys so afraid of?
Yeah, that's it seems to be that's what it is, that there's some fear of something. Listen, guys, I know what I said about where Sebastian is, and that today's show is about what the hell is going on. I always talk about Sebastian, I always will, but I'm trying to figure something out, and that's not really figure something out. I'm trying to make a point with what I'm saying about one specific person, and that's Tony. That's what this is about. Normally I wouldn't do a show like this, but I'm just over the fucking hill, excuse my language, with the stupidity and the ignorance that has come from this person. It kind of blows my mind that this would be allowed for this long to happen the way that it has. So that's why we're talking about it today. So somebody sent me this link here earlier. I'm curious to see. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not. From a channel called Evil Exists. Hold on a minute here.
Seth Rogers' so-called spokesperson, Tony Mathis, seems to be doing some shady things online. From what looked like he exposed himself on TikTok to hijacking the Caleb Harris TikTok account. I see many are really upset about him doing that, as that account was started to raise awareness for missing 21-year-old Caleb Harris. It seems that Tony wanted that 10,000 followers, and has now deleted all the Caleb Harris content, and posted his own rants, some about Jonathan Lee Riches. Anyway, it seems Tony's behavior is getting worse.
And that's my point, kind of. Like, he came out and said he's tired of everybody going after Seth and doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. Then he comes out and he goes and does the same thing, worse in some ways. Talking about people's past, doxing people, doing this, doing that. Like, what the hell does that have to do with finding Sebastian? Is that it just doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, it's so that was definitely not your original intention, right?
Agreed.
The question is, for me personally, did you want to honestly be a part of Sebastian's case for the purpose of helping Seth, or did you have an ulterior motive the whole time?
Mm-hmm. That's what I wonder. Did you? Yeah, I'm right there with you. Like, was your whole point when you came into this to flip this upside down and cause the ruckus that you caused, or did you actually have good intentions when you first came into this? That's what I want to know. Because I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, at least until they show me that there's no reason to. What were we, 3 days in with this guy and everybody went, what the hell? It didn't even take 3 days, I don't think. You know what I mean? Just saying.
Well,
The way
I
in which
mean,
Uh-huh.
I do remember that one interview he did where at the end of it I was like, okay, like this is all right. Like I didn't hear he totally floored and side swatted the question. He was like, we're not going to answer anything that has to do with
Right,
Chris
right.
and
And
Katie. And I was like, okay, well, this might
that's,
actually be a darn good thing.
that's what I said. And he shut Seth down a couple
Right.
times. Yep. And I'm like, here we go, guys. I remember having that live, and then it didn't take long and it just turned upside down. I think it was the comment where he said,
But
that's it. Gloves are off. Go
but
after.
that's the problem though, because listen, if you listen to what the people are saying when they are talking about that phone call, if you listen to the conversation between what's his face, that lab person,
Oh, Josh. Yeah.
yeah, Josh, and if you listen to the conversation between the lab guy and Seth,
Uh-huh.
Seth literally, the lab tells him, I mean, we had a discussion about me, playing this
Right.
whatever.
Right.
And he was like, I was going to keep that private, da da da
Yep.
da da.
I
And it's
remember.
like, well, look at what they did there, though. What you did was admit that you've known about this call for a long time.
100%.
So why are you all of a sudden upset about it and using it as a reason to not still do what you had been doing and sideswiping things that were about Chris and Katie?
Good point. It's a good point. That's a good point. And a lot of people welcome Callie Dime. And I here's the thing. I'm glad that I got to say this. I'm glad. Can you imagine if Chris would have allowed Tony to become part of their scenario too?
Well, I still say that is something that is awfully funny to me because people are, well, why won't they work with him? Why won't they work with Seth? And it's like, maybe, just maybe people need to sit down somewhere and shut up and realize that maybe Chris already knows what kind of people Seth is going to surround himself with.
That's a very good point. That's kind of what, right. And I mean, it's happened right in front of our face. Literally. Welcome, What the Fox. That's factual stuff right there. I mean, they know him better than any of us do, obviously. And they've dealt with him for years. So yeah, that does make sense. It does. Like, you know, I'm not gonna deal with anybody this person's dealing with because we know where this is gonna go. That's my thought, honestly. Just saying. Good point. All right, let's move this along a little.
Which he spoke to missing person and victim social media advocate Trevor Lee, left me speechless. I stand with Trevor Lee, as he does great work in these cases. Trevor shared the text that Tony sent to him a few nights ago, and it's just appalling. Trevor texted Tony. The text reads, Tony Mathis, I write this to you in your official capacity as Seth Rogers' spokesperson. Let this please serve as my written notice that my efforts to find Sebastian will not cease. Many have said that you guys plan to serve me with a cease and desist and possibly a suit to follow. I will not be scared into being silent, nor will I be silenced by a clear abuse of the civil system. So again, let this serve as official notice that I will continue my efforts towards the safe return and recovery of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. You will not believe Tony Mathis' response. So unprofessional and downright rude. He says, I'm not under contract. Send your bullshit to him and quit being a trouble-causing whiny little bitch. Here's another text from Tony Mathis to Trevor Lee that says, you're a very disgruntled little crybaby. Boo-hoo, I didn't have enough value to keep from getting fired by a grieving father. You see, he knew you, unlike me, and thought you brought no value. You proved his point by stirring up high school girl drama on social media after you were booted. You are a child yourself, trying to use another child for platform gain. Sad little guy you are. Guys, this is absolutely disgusting. Trevor
Wow, what a
Lee was not
fucking joke.
disrespectful.
Wow.
I'd have popped somebody in my face that had talk like that to me in
That's just,
person.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, the guy puts himself up here above everybody, and like, you're the only one that can do this.
He ain't above shit. But I'm
And the
trying to
thing
tell
is,
you right now, if y'all people can't see that dude is nothing, in my opinion, but a
no,
shit starter, like
I
that's.
I agree. And if you look backwards at let's go backwards a little bit. Where'd it
I don't
go?
even like Trevor Lee like that, but I think that is hella disrespectful to
Well,
speak to him that way.
I agree because Trevor's message to him was very professionally written. It was very adult like. I'll just say it was a mature way to say I'm not doing this. And this guy who is a PR spokesperson comes back with insulting stuff like this. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're a public relations person, the voice for a scenario on a missing child, and this is how you're talking to people that are trying to do nothing but help.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't want. That's the thing, guys. Tony, this is what bothered me from Get with him. I'm not saying that I liked everybody that was involved with the search process with Seth. I'm not saying that, but there were professionals involved that had credentials, that had certifications, okay, professional people. And as soon as he came through the door, for whatever reason, I have my own opinions, he said, they got to go. I can't have anybody else here but me. And I think it's because those people could read who he is, would know who he is, and weren't going to go along with the narrative that he wanted Seth to run with, which we've seen is
Me and thought you
insanity.
brought no value. You
Check your
proved
back chat. Or should I do Discord in case you add someone else?
Throw it in Discord just in case somebody else pops up here. But yes, I do. Thank you, Brandy, very much. Thank you to anybody that donates to these links to support the channel in that way. That does definitely help us, and we appreciate you so very much, guys. Definitely not expected from anyone, but definitely appreciated. Bodie McBoatface. I love that name. So that's pretty sickening to me. But yeah, as I seen it, you know, he came in, removed anybody that could be how can I say this? A danger to his plan without sounding too controversial or too conspiracy like. But I mean, religiously speaking, that's what it's been. Okay. You know
Are
what I
you
mean?
gonna look at my Discord?
I am. I was just waiting for you to put it in there.
I did.
Yes, I see it. And okay, let's go.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. So let's do it. Um, let's do it. So that's my feeling on that, you guys. Honestly, here I'll play the rest of this here real quick, and then we'll go with the other stuff. Can you spell unprofessional? Yes, exactly, Terry. Very, very. Hello, Heather. Welcome, Frenchie's girl. Good to see you. I think I already said that. Walks with dogs. Good to see you. You have to become a member to be able to get into the Discord, Rainbow.
Okay, there.
Okay.
Her face. Hold on.
Oh, that's interesting. So these people aren't the clean, clean cut. Is this something that can be talked about or no?
I wouldn't talk about that part, but I can give you one more.
Yeah, give me something I can give to the people because they don't like secrets. I know that much. Um,
So guess who she's tied to?
Terry Lynn.
No, 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 no. The neighbor, Bobby.
Yeah. Who? Oh, okay. Who's the neighbor tied to?
Guess who she's friends with?
Who?
Carrie Foster.
Oh, bingo, doodle. There you go. There you go. I told you guys. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So why would they allow? Oh my God, this just gets deeper and deeper. So Carrie Foster, you guys, is the woman that in the very
Felon.
beginning of this
Felon.
felon, she is a felon, by the way. Yes, she got arrested and charged with a felony for taking a handgun into an elementary school. Folks, she welcome Stormy and Answer 42.
And per the sheriff out there, one of the detectives, she isn't even allowed to pass out missing person flyers.
Exactly. We talked about this a few shows ago, and then we talked about it at the very beginning. Doodlebug had pointed it out to me, and she, in the very beginning, had to be stopped because she was taking everybody in a completely different direction in Sebastian's case and purposely giving out misinformation and completely turning people around on this. So she was, told you had to go away, in a sense. She's a felon, like I said, and there was something else she did too, but it's crazy. And Bobby is friends with this woman. That's interesting. Wow. Yeah, she was the one that was on the horse, like Doodle said, the heifer on the horse. It is crazy. There's so many links to different things. It's crazy. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying, guys. What is it all about? The
did you
title says
see? Did you see the stuff I had dug up on Michaela?
no, I didn't actually.
So I'll have to look at it, but unfortunately, fiance got a phone call and now he's at my computer, but
That's
we
okay.
flipped rooms. But anyway, she, oh my gosh, how did this happen? She got a divorce
Mm-hmm.
in like 21, maybe October of 21.
Mm-hmm.
Then, why am I doing this on here? I'm crazy, taking all my content I had. But
You
anyway,
you put it
she
out different on your show anyway.
she had a divorce in 21 and then got married. Or no, 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 no. I have to have my notes for this.
Okay.
Something or another where she was with someone or she got a divorce and then literally she right after that was listed as the surviving spouse of a guy who died.
Okay. I heard that something about that, but I didn't know the details.
And peep this. You like how I get like cool lingo when I have dirt? Peep this.
Okay. So be
she
it.
she was actually something was going on in the court system for some type of loan or something that she had.
Okay.
I don't have a dollar amount, but what I can say was the last payment made was April of 24.
Aha. Interesting. Okay, that's interesting.
You see where
And
I'm going with that?
I do, and then we had also heard that there wasn't her house in foreclosure.
I cannot find it listed that way.
Okay, maybe that's what it was then. It was that it wasn't the actual that it wasn't a foreclosure, but something else was in default like that. Do you know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Correct.
Gotcha. Married again. That guy died 2 months later. That's questionable. I'll say that much for sure. That's wild. That is wild. Tax lien, maybe. Was it a tax lien?
No, it's Capital One, maybe.
Okay. Girl next door says the rumor said Seth Rogers paid off her loan.
Mm.
Oh, wow. See?
Well, then I can provide you the documentation you need to maybe
Show the proof.
validate that.
Yeah. And it came from the money that was made from this. That's sick. And so she got what she needed and bounced, and now she's with what? Okay. Wow.
Well, I will say this: it's hella interesting that Trevor Lee was on that panel yesterday and confirmed some screenshots of text messages I have that she was actually in North Carolina with Seth. Remember when that photo came out?
Yeah, he
So
went.
I had screenshots of some text messages, right, saying, "Well,
Mhm.
Seth and I are on the way to North Carolina." Da 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 da. So to hear him confirm that, because he said that he talked um to him down there. I don't know how, being his cell phone didn't have no service,
Right.
but he heard her in the background.
Wow. And then, wow, that's crazy. I wonder. That's why I asked that question to Trevor. If you remember yesterday, I asked him. I said, "Do you happen to know, based on what you've heard or engaged in, if
If they were
Michaela?
together,
Well, one, if they were together. Two, if they knew each other before Sebastian went missing. Do you see what I'm saying?" And he said, as far as he couldn't tell, they didn't. It just happened after. So,
I agree. Now, I thought I had a link for that because someone had messaged me this lady's name that had gotten in trouble or whatever. And I thought that maybe she could have met him in the Davidson County Jail or something. But it turns out that lady was gone from that house. They had the date that she lived there through wrong.
right.
So,
Oh, okay.
every time you get sent something, you got to do your due diligence and
Yeah,
research their research. But
of
they
course.
found where she moved out before then.
Wow.
But I'm trying right now to maybe get a little insight and backstory on Ola Michaela, since I feel like I kind of OT Rev one, if you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
You and your boy Smokey come for me
Right.
and I will make your life a living hell, you little midget.
Right. Yeah. See, and guys, none of these things I agree will find Sebastian, but maybe if you look into things deep enough, sometimes you find things that really don't want to be found. Maybe it does link to it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it sounds crazy sometimes, but maybe not. Just saying, guys.
I tell you what I'll do. Let me go back here to my computer and I'll join on there and I can just present this slideshow
Okay,
that
that's
I
fine.
have made to go live. But I
All
got
right.
so much crap going on.
Well, go ahead and do that. I'm going to run this to the end of the video here and shut it down because it's just a couple more seconds while you're setting that up. So,
Okay.
You're a child yourself, trying to use another child for platform gain. Sad little guy you are. Guys, this is absolutely disgusting. Trevor Lee was not disrespectful at all, But look at the replies he got from the spokesperson of Seth Rogers.
All right, so that's done there. That was interesting, though. I mean, that just it is beyond unprofessional. You're not representing just yourself. You're representing the father to a missing child. You're representing that child. And anything surrounding that, you're representing as the PR person, not just you. And making these public scenarios happen, I should say. The everything that he's done has just been insane. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's crazy, you guys. It's absolutely crazy. You're not a professional. You can't even pretend he's. I mean, here's the thing. I've seen people that have not had the experience or the tools to be that type of a person, or some in different circumstances, right? They try, at least they pretend, they put on a good show, whatever you want to call it. That's not even happening in this scenario at all. It's been bad from the get-go. Okay.
I was just trying to figure it. Somebody sent me this and said that could be, since you guys said that you thought it was a belt, someone sent me that and said that could be.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't think that's.
I don't know. I
Put
got
that up on your screen first.
That's all right. It's all right. Okay, so there's Carrie that we talked about a long time ago.
Yeah. So obviously, just as in 21, she was arrested after bringing the loaded handgun into an elementary school. Under her false claim of insider knowledge, Foster has brazenly directed search efforts beyond the boundaries established by LE and has trespassed on private property via horseback while insinuating that she was carrying firearms, which again, illegal. She's a felon. Then one of the detectives confirmed that Carrie Foster has absolutely no authority in the case and that her criminal background prevents her from even passing out flyers.
And there she was until she was stopped. But here's the thing. From once that last article was dropped about her, we haven't seen nor heard nothing about or from her. So that's interesting. So I watched the latest interview with the neighbor. There was a car near Sebastian's and the lights were flashlights and the trash truck came through. Later, now what do we say? Remember, one flashlight returned to the house. This is this in on JLR, and she is legit neighbor. Okay.
That is true. She's a legit neighbor.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
that's the area there. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. That makes sense now. That's the photo we were looking at with the.
So see this right here?
Uh-huh.
This beam?
Right. That's the house. Yep.
Correct.
That is it. That is absolutely the same place. I'll be damned. That's Michaela's house, right?
I don't know.
Well, that's what the rumor was, I should say. I'm sorry. That's the same place, guys. Holy shit. I'll be damned. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Come for me again, T-Rev. That's all I'm going to say. You got it out there. In
Good
the
Lord.
ether. Because you can't do what I do, honey. And I will salute my motherfucking ass off, bitch.
Wow. That's crazy, y'all. Ding, ding, ding. Kells. The barn thing with the RV. How are you going to afford an RV when your house is in foreclosure? That's another thing. I just don't get some of this stuff. Right, Andy? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Yeah, so here's like an alternate view. My assumption is, whatever. So, are you up? Cliff Notes, please fill me and Seth in. We're watching your live. The assumption is this is like possibly talking with Terry Lynn.
Okay.
Interesting thought. So, well, Seth and I got a lot done today. Me too. Seth and I are heading to NC. This is crazy. I hate this. Bro, same. Is Seth at y'all's house? Yeah. I'm assuming this. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Which is crazy because if everyone remembers this interview, like where would he be?
Yeah.
Right? Like he's obviously inside somewhere and this fool is outside of the same plane.
Wow. That's crazy.
So that's why I tried to tell y'all, remember? Like I tried to tell y'all all the drama that's caused between them. I cannot buy that it is 100% legit. I think it's playing games.
So an act that's been put on for, okay, I see what you're saying.
Right. So the NC thing, by the way, that's when that picture came out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
So bottom line, married Michaela lied. She was sleeping with Seth. She thought she was the only one with receipts and recordings. She's not. She got sloppy. She has a chance to tell the truth before someone else releases all the messages and recordings to show she's a full-blown ratchet married liar.
Okay, then.
Whoa, sounds like you got the tea. Now, this is just something I took from Facebook. Again, T-Rev, all this is on Facebook, okay? It's all on Facebook, bro. It's ain't nobody doxing you or putting out your personal shit. See this anonymous member's post?
It's all public. Yeah.
Correct.
Public.
All right. So, this right here, October of 23, owing $12,116.95. It was disposed, right? So I guess somehow it was taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
This is obviously going backwards, but check this out. Midland Credit Management, okay?
Right.
Let me go back to this one first. How we acquire consumers. MCM buys non-performing loans from major financial institutions. Because no payments have been made in months or years, the balances are bought at a discount, right?
Yeah, creditor. Right.
So you see who this is against. Midland Credit Management. April 17th, 2024 was the last payday and the balance is now zero.
It was paid off on the 17th of April.
Right.
GoFundMe money.
Maybe.
Or Cash App.
Maybe. Right. In
Because
your opinion, allegedly.
Completely in my opinions, speculative, alleged, whatever you want to say. Yes, it makes sense.
Here's the other side too. T-Rev could have paid it.
That's true too, with allegedly purely speculative theory. 100%.
Hey, dude, around these parts, honey, these hoes will literally do anything for money, and I'm not kidding about that. Remember when I told y'all I don't have friends here? I don't hardly leave the house. Like, there's the reason.
It was 12,000 and something.
No, that's a different one.
Oh, well, what was the balance on this one? Do you know?
It never says. That was this one. $12,116.95, but in October of 23, this was disposed, right? So somehow it just means the judge like got rid of it or threw it out or something, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Sherry said that the creditor sold the loan and there was probably a lien on the house. That makes sense. Yeah.
And there's a lot of rumor about the house like belonging to her and her ex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so look, Michaela Cleveland, defendant, civil warrant issued 4/17/24.
Oh.
And then I put this up about the house or whatever to show that no, it was never her husband's house. This is who it transferred to, and it was her, and it was in 21.
Is that when he died? That other guy?
Yes.
If that okay, so then when
if
he
I'm
passed,
not mistaken, hold on.
yeah, when he passed away, it probably rolled into her name.
I mean, she obviously makes some sort of money because in January of 24, she paid the taxes,
Okay.
which
So
were
she's got,
$3,000, right?
yeah, she's got an income.
So here we go. There's her defendant divorce ID, Judge Thompson. Woo woo. Hey Joe. Hey Joe, how you doing, Joe? If you ever watch, how you doing?
You're a trip.
That's my boy. I love Judge Thompson.
I got you.
Anyway, he granted their divorce on 4/7/21. Okay. Now look down here. Woo. Okay. So,
It's disposed of too.
but yes. Well, this was for the divorce.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Okay. So this was the same date, but look right here. Luke Deathridge, February 26, 88. That's his birthday, February 26, right? But he passed away March 26 of 21. So you literally, this husband dies March
Yeah.
26 of 21, and then you get a divorce April 7th of 21.
March. Oh,
You see where I'm at?
that's
How do
wow.
you even do that?
Well, I mean, you can get a divorce to, but I thought that you didn't have to if somebody passes away. Unless there was a financial reason that she needed to. Yeah, that's impossible. Well, wait a minute. No.
He dies March 26th of 21, and you're married what? 8 days later? No, hold on. How many days are in March?
31, I think.
So what did I say? March 26th. Okay, hold on. So March 26th.
That's not the date of her marriage.
No, this is when that husband passed away.
Right.
This is the date of her divorce to a different guy.
Okay, so she was still married. Wait a minute. You can't be married to two different people legally.
You can. It
I
ain't
mean,
legal, no.
That's what I'm saying. You
What'd you
can't
say,
be,
man?
but not.
I was looking at the last pay date when I thought they were divorced January 28th. So, yeah, I was wrong.
Wow.
Hearing date and time 4/7/21.
Right.
Divorce granted.
Yeah.
So she got divorced on April 7th of that year, and then this guy dies March 26th. I was trying to count the damn days.
Well, 26.
So you got
And she
7th.
filed for divorce January 28th of the same year. So she had filed for divorce from that guy
yep.
in January.
17.
Her husband that
No. He filed.
yeah, he filed for divorce in January of that year. The guy that she was also married to died in March, and then her divorce from guy one was granted at the beginning of April.
Correct.
17 days between the two. Right.
Mm.
Well,
Wow.
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I absolutely believe that she could have been married to more than one person. What messages, hon? She absolutely could have been married to someone and married someone else because
Yeah.
so let me tell you why. When fiance and I started dating, right?
I know about this.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I have this truth. When fiance and I started dating, he told me that he was obviously married. There's obviously drama and baggage with him on that, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So he starts telling me more about this lady, right? This woman,
Right.
and he's like talking about how she has like a son and with this one guy, and they never got married. And I'm like, they didn't get married. I'm like, that's I don't know. My gut just lit up. I can't tell you why. It just does that. Okay. When something is off my gut, I get this like feeling like I'm on a roller coaster
Mm-hmm.
and you drop. That's what my stomach does. So he's steady talking, keeps talking. Da, 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 da. I'm over here on my laptop, and it was probably like 3 minutes. I turned my laptop around. He's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "That would be the marriage certificate for your wife and her son's father." And he
Right.
was like mind boggled. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" He's like, "So technically my marriage is not even legal." Anyway, the judge, Thompson, he was like, "I can't do an annulment." He was like, It's going to take a minute." He's like, but I can divorce you today." So fiance was like, "Give me the divorce, please, for 500." And he got the divorce. So then before that day, right, we had come here and repoed the truck out of the driveway while her and her current man and the kids were in the house sleeping. We get in the truck the next morning with the lights on and the sun's out and we can see what we're looking at. And there are literally tax papers in there where she filed married to the boy that was living here with her. So I was like, I don't know if they went and got somewhere and went somewhere else and got married, whatever. So trust me, polygamy, that's the thing here, especially when these hoes got bills. That's all I'm going to say. And it ain't just here. Like this happens more than people want to believe. Now, here's the other side of it, right? Is it a situation where in this article or whatever, they're just calling Michaela this guy's spouse? I don't know. He didn't even listen to me, y'all. What you want to bet he on the phone? See, he is, or he'd have talked.
That is crazy as hell.
I told you he on the phone. You hear him in the background?
Hold on 1 second. My wife just called. 1 second. I'm still listening to you.
So I'm just going to read this part of this article because I don't think I have it up in here. Let me look. So this is her and this guy. So this one right here. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse. Hold on. Yeah, y'all can see that. This guy right here. Here's a photo of her and him. Renee Deathridge, happy Easter in heaven, Luke, and to his earthly Michaela. And this was April 17th of 2022. Okay. So there's a photo of them together. And I put this photo over here so you guys could see that is actually the same person. He passed away. I want to say I've heard cancer, but I really don't know. He was obviously really young, but it says Luke was born February 26, 1988 in Gallatin. He is preceded in death by grandparents Woody and Earlene Summers and Owen and Ann Deathridge. Luke is survived by wife Michaela Cleveland Deathridge of Gallatin. Parents, blah, 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 of Hendersonville, whatever. So it just keeps going on, right? So they definitely call her his wife in this obituary. Now, does that mean that they were actually married? I don't really know. Excuse me.
This is just crazy.
Truth, you got to explain what the hell you're talking about right now.
I gave him a link if he wants to explain something up here. When did Seth's sister stop the GoFundMe?
Oh, here, I have this up, what I just read to you guys. Sorry. Luke was born February 26th. He is preceded in death by his grandparents, Woody and Earlene. Luke is survived by wife, Michaela Cleveland Deathridge of Gallatin. So yeah, there's that. Take it for what you will. I don't know. I do feel like I see, and that's where you're making a mistake. Mrs. Fletcher saying that I still don't believe Seth could pull her. I'm trying to tell you right now, like y'all just got no idea.
That's what I've struggled with the whole time. Like how? I mean,
I'm telling
unless
y'all right now, you got no idea.
here's
Y'all,
my theory with that. Okay,
mm-hmm,
I do have an idea because there's people like this around here, guys. This
they're
girl is
everywhere.
obviously, yeah, she's very obviously she's attractive. She's blonde, blue eyed. She's a pretty girl.
I think those are actually green,
Or
but
green, whatever. I didn't look that close, but I'm just saying she's a pretty girl. So that is what these people use to get what they want out of life. I've seen it happen time and time again. They're actually hazel like mine. So yeah, she's gorgeous. She has beautiful eyes, beautiful face. She's blonde. Most guys that were like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? So all she's got to do is smile, be nice, and guess what happens? You're in like Flynn, okay?
so
And
here's the other side of it too for me, right? Like I'm not going to be that quick to jump on her and be like, "Okay, you do this all for like gold." You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that
of
because
course,
if the one guy filed for divorce in hold on, January,
right?
could she have met this other guy in January and then unfortunately he just passed away in March? Absolutely.
Very
You know what I
possibly,
mean?
yes.
So it's like and just because you guys are separated and one of you might take a little bit longer to file for divorce. Hellfire, I stayed married for the longest time just because I'm a procrastinator and like going to court and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? But when the vid hit, I got to get the divorce over the internet and I'm like, I'm good with that. So
Do
that's
we know
what I
what he
did.
passed away from?
Cancer.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
So so hold on. So on the air of being fair, right? There is a very good possibility that all of these rumors about her are also not true, right? That Seth could not have paid a damn thing for her. She could not actually be a gold digger, and the timing of things just is not on her side. Because if this dude's filing in January, right? Then they've probably been isn't it a rule here you got to be separated for a certain amount of time?
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
thought that you had to be separated for like a certain amount of time in Tennessee to get a divorce.
Uh,
So it's a very good possibility that she met him after they decided to separate. And then they were going to be obviously dating for a while, but he unfortunately passed away. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
So, as many rumors as there are about her being a gold digger and all this and that, it could actually not be the case. It could have just been very unfortunate timing when she met this one husband and
Right.
or the second one, right? But it still is a little weird. I don't understand how you guys would have gotten married. He would have passed away in March and then you get a divorce in April because if you'd have got married after that, it would have qualified for an annulment if it's less than 30 days. So why would you have to have a divorce?
Exactly. Oh my god, this is crazy.
That's true too, Heather, if you don't have kids together, but I swear in
See, it
Tennessee
don't
you
work
have
that
to
way
wait.
here. I don't that's weird to me.
What?
The whole separation thing about the divorce.
I agree. I mean, I don't think there's probably a lot of situations where people who separate actually do work it out. Right, Gray, that could be too, right? This Luke guy could be the reason that her and the Matthew one didn't
Well, did this
work.
Luke guy have money?
I don't know.
Because that could be that she's drawn to that purposely. I'm not saying she's that person, but we don't know. But I'm telling you, I mean, Jen Rebel says Luke was born February 26th, was reported missing February. Sebastian was reported missing February 26th, different year. But well, I don't get into that whole numerical thing, but that's interesting. I do say that's interesting. See, Evie, that's why my title is what it is. What is it all about? What the hell is going on, guys? This is insanity.
Yeah, I don't know. But I did want to put that out there. Not honestly, in all fairness, I know I said it was to go and get my revenge, but that's really not the case. I
If
do want to clear up rumors if it's possible. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And I do think there is a good possibility that she met this guy, right? She could have married him, but I just don't know. That's the only part I can't figure out is how she got married before she got divorced.
unless one of those marriages weren't legal.
Right. So there, and that's the other side of it, right? There is a possibility that she was actually never married to the guy who passed away. They just maybe were engaged or something. Because I know right now, like, if, say, I don't know, one of us passed away, I can't imagine that in the write up for the paper, it wouldn't say husband or wife.
Right. Yeah,
Because
agreed.
if you're engaged, you have every intention to be married, even though it doesn't look like that in my case because I procrastinate. But I'm just saying the intent is there. So you might as well just put it on paper. Because the
Agreed.
other side is with this post that was made on Instagram, obviously, I'm guessing by his mother. She doesn't say and to his earthly wife, Michaela. She just says Michaela.
Gotcha. Gotcha. That's interesting. Carl says, how do you divorce a deceased person? See, here in Ohio,
You
if you're
don't.
married, you don't. That's what I'm saying. Well, if you're married to somebody, they pass away, it's just the marriage doesn't exist anymore. That's how that works. I got it's
And that's
it-
true too, Andy. That was another thing. I was thinking, like, could they have petitioned to get married because this guy was gonna pass away, obviously.
oh, yeah, that's a good point, Andy. With the good
So
hands.
that's what I'm saying. Like, people should
Yeah, you're just a
consider
widower.
other
Exactly.
consider possibilities when it comes to the people involved in this case. When you go about it and you hear things floating around like, oh, she left this person, did this to this person, look into it some. And then when you find the dates, like, look past that and go, what are the scenarios in your head that could be going on here? Because not everybody now do I think there's a 50-50 shot. I think there's only two options, right? Either she didn't, well, there's a few. She didn't actually get married to the guy that passed away and they just called her the wife. She
Mm-hmm.
did get married by, like Andy said, petitioning the court, asking, can we do this? He's really sick. He may pass away, even though I'm not divorced, etc.
Can we get
Sure.
married? Right. Yeah, no, I got you.
Could they have done it anyway? Because it is only a misdemeanor in Tennessee. Could you just take the
Mm-hmm.
charge and be like, you know what? I'm good and get married anyway? Sure.
How strong is your love? You know what I mean?
Right. So,
or greed. So the guy she divorced is or is not the same guy that died.
no, it's not the same guy.
No, Paula.
The
Thank
guy
you.
who died passed away in March, and the guy she divorced, the divorce happened in April. But again, he filed in January. So could you have met someone in the time that you guys had been separated? Absolutely, you could have. And you two could have already been well on the path to getting married.
100%. And this could have been, he got sick and she just, I've seen it happen. I mean, it sucks. I still have no respect for her, but if that's how that happened, people know that they if he was really sick for a while, people have needs, I guess you could say, whatever. Oh, wow. So that lady left the house 1 month after Sebastian went missing.
Wait,
Well, no.
hold on.
Wait a minute.
Say
That
that
again. Hopeful says, so that lady left the house 1 month after Sebastian went missing.
What lady?
What are you talking about, Hopeful? So she could have snagged GoFundMe, etc. Now working on T-Rep child support money. Just saying. Certain YouTubers, yeah. Yeah, that's possible too.
Indian taco, but this is what I'm trying to explain, right? The only place it's documented that this was his quote unquote wife is in this obituary.
And that could have just been a courtesy write-up.
Correct. If they were engaged,
Right.
his family absolutely could have said, this is his wife.
Yeah, right. Just as a courtesy, to make her feel good, whatever. Wow. Thank you, SRB. His family could have made him file for divorce if they were separated and Michaela was with someone else. So as for her to not receive any benefits, so he could have it hit.
But he didn't die, honey.
Right. Right. That one didn't die.
All right, here. Let me share it again.
Wait a minute. What is True says? Hope look it up. The embezzlement case. You will find it in the
Oh yeah. I know what she's talking about.
Right.
I can look that up. Hold on. I forget the chick's name.
I thought Truth was in here.
Did you pull that up? Yeah. So here's the two names. So this guy still alive as far as I can tell.
Matthew
This
Allen
one,
Smith.
that's the one that passed away.
Luke Deathridge. Right. Wow. What a hell of a.
It's just the dates that are like crazy, right? But if you look here, he filed in January. This guy passes away in March. And this divorce was granted April 7th. But they just call her his wife here. Luke is survived by wife Michaela Cleveland Deathridge.
Like a respect thing, yeah.
Right. So I really, in effort to clear up possibly some of the rumors, they could have actually not been actually married.
Right.
You messed up, Snowflake. Luke is the person who passed away, but there was no divorce, okay? There wouldn't need to be a divorce if they were actually married. Well, that is something that's funny because Ava says, was her name legally changed? And in this thing, they definitely call her Michaela Cleveland Deathridge.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, could that be a courtesy?
I mean,
you can't divorce a dead person, guys.
You're just a
widow.
Yeah, it annuls the marriage automatically, and you're a widow. Right. You're widower than the other person. So,
but SRB, they didn't need. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh. All right. Sorry. Luke and her never needed a divorce, guys. He died. The divorce came from Matt. Okay, because he did not die. But Luke passed away before the divorce to Matt was finalized and granted. Does that make sense now?
I get it. I know it's hard for some to grasp because there's so much to it. But I understand.
We don't have common law marriage in Tennessee.
I see you.
Stop it. Crazy mama bear.
That's what I said, Eeyore, right? I'm like, I think that a lot of people are kind of getting a little like,
right. Like I said, you can just
that she married him, But I honestly, this was my point of putting this in here to show that the only place it says that they were ever married was in this obituary.
That's it, right?
It would have just been her family saying that.
And go
so
like
people go and call her like a gold digger, whatever would have you.
Yeah.
That really could not be the case. She really could have met this guy after her and Matt separated, and then bam, all of us. Because if you like, we've seen it before. Stuff like melanoma, pancreatic cancer, like that can take you out in a month.
Like that. Yeah.
So it really could have been a situation where she met this guy. They did get engaged. They were going to be married, or They might not have even been engaged, but her family or his family knew that had he stayed here, they were heading towards that.
100%.
And
And
as a
like,
courtesy, put it in there and said Michaela Cleveland Deathridge, right?
well,
I
like
mean,
Odin Girl just said that obituaries are written by family members 100%. And they right
mhm.
there, they could have just threw that in there because that's something that's going to be happening down the road. So here it is. That's still crazy. What's up, Mama Bear?
Not much.
Thank you for joining us. And
Yep.
yes, you did scare me a little bit, so you know.
Yeah, I figured.
You're gonna have to do a whole okay. So moving forward, this is crazy as hell. Unless you change the name with social security number, you can be any name you want. I was married for 23 years and still had my maiden name. Yeah, my wife went through that for a little while too, because she kept forgetting to change her social security number or down her social security, her name at the social security office. Sorry.
I'm going to show you this real quick, Dago, because someone just sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it is something that okay.
Oh, yep, gotcha. Hold on. Gallatin woman accused of stealing 230. Oh,
Hmm.
that's some money there. 230K. Damn. Carrie Foster? No.
But here's the problem. Okay. So I'm not even going to do that because, yeah, I'm not going to go into that because let me tell you why I'm not going to go into that. I can't find a connection to Michaela from this lady other than a certain something. I'll put it in the back.
Okay. Oh, well, okay. No, the number doesn't change. Answer is what I'm saying is like you have to go down to the Social Security office to change your name when you get married. At least we had to here. Okay. So, just saying. That's all I was meaning. You don't change the number, you change your name with them. And then you get a new card. Name on it. This is crazy shit.
I sent you.
Okay. Now we don't want to dox anybody, so I get it. No worries.
You see that? T-Rev, that's called taking the high road, you midget bitch.
Wow, guys. Wow. I guess I titled this right because literally, what the hell is going on? Like, this has gone above, beyond, and beneath, beside, around, upside down, inside out, everything and anything. All of this in relation to this child. This is insane. Wow. So, do you think, based on that question I asked Trevor yesterday, do you think they knew each other before this, or do you think that she appeared when Sebastian went missing?
You're asking that to Mama Bear, right?
No, I was asking you.
Cluminati has vacated her position on this panel right now.
You're a trip, I swear to God.
But she always does appreciate the invite. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I have my own theory.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Well,
I'm not trying to be funny.
I
That
get
was
it,
trying to
but
be
that's
funny.
I know. I asked him that question for a specific reason, though. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. What do you think about all of this, Mama Bear?
I'm over it. I'm
Mhm.
ready. I'm working on other cases. I'm so tired of
Mhm.
this.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope they find Sebastian, but I'm not digging on it. I'm not doing anything on it anymore.
Absolutely. It's crazy now. It's gone beyond crazy, folks. I don't understand the case. By the way, just to give you guys a heads up, if you're not familiar with it, I will be doing, what is today? Friday, Thursday, Friday, probably the beginning of this coming week. I'll be covering the Flora 4 case because the anniversary is coming up and I want to reignite that case again. There's still no real true answers on it. So for those of you that know anything about that case, pay attention or tune in. I mean, it's very, very, a very sad case, but I'm going to be reigniting that this coming week. So just a heads up while I'm thinking about it. So again, going back to the title in here, what is it all about? And you know, what's there's something behind this that I just don't get. I mean, I see these things. Yes, Jen, we're doing the thing because I didn't get to do it last week. Tomorrow's Paranormal Friday. I got some stuff brewing already. And probably something else tomorrow too. I'll probably do 2 tomorrow. So again, though, this is crazy. Money grab. Evie says, yeah, well, I mean, hey. And then we got this other guy that comes in out of nowhere, which I can't say that he was stalking this because he was, unless he reached out to Pascal himself and then Pascal put him, or did Pascal reach out to him? My understanding is Pascal reached out to him and said, hey, can you help Seth? If that's true, okay. I'm not going to say that he was stalking this, okay? But he still, he inserts himself and it's another controversy, okay? It just doesn't make any sense to me anymore. None of it. Gray says, don't drink the water in Tennessee. Absolutely, Gray. Walt says, wait, so Pascal is actually T-Rev and vice versa? I mean, at this point, shit, we'll say whatever, Walt. It sure as hell is coming off to be like that, though. It almost reminds me of one of them damn pyramid scams. I'm not saying that's what it is, guys. I'm telling you, it looks like that with this whole crazy ass scenario. That's crazy, Clue. How long did it take you to find all that?
About 30 minutes or so.
That's what I kind of figured.
What the hell does that mean?
Because you're always digging and you're quick. Good God Almighty. What a flipping mess.
And I had help from on like the screenshots and things like that, and trying to put together the dates and the men folk and all of that. There was someone that helped me with that. So
I get it. I get it.
oh wow. Son of a gun.
What now?
I always have to verify things that people send me first.
Of course. This is crazy, guys. Crazy, crazy. What the hell? No way.
What?
No, somebody put up a video saying, does leaked video show a fight? I don't think so. I think we've seen this before. In fact, I know we have. Remember that video that came out? Hold on, I'll show you. I never did believe this is what they claimed it to be.
Oh gosh. Another fight club. Oh. And there it is.
What do you mean another Fight Club? Oh, this one, yeah. Yeah, I don't think this, honest to God, when I watched this video before, guys, I don't think this has anything to do with this. I think it's just people standing outside in the driveway, having whatever they're doing, and that's the end of it. People making too much out of something, I think. Ink blot video, yes, Luna. I agree, Paula. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't know how you can tell anything about anything in this. It's ridiculous. And this is what I'm saying, guys. This is why I show you guys this stuff and the ridiculousness of it, so that people don't say, oh my God, did you see the fight video? No, because it's not what it is. Sorry. Reflections, ink blots, spirit boxes. Exactly, Demon. If you look, guys, here, I'll show you. If you look right here closely, be close, you can see Seth Rogers' reflection in that white thing.
Stop it.
Then you can see Chris and Katie reflecting over here, and one of their dogs over here reflecting on the concrete. I'm telling you. And you can hear it. You can hear it without even having the volume on. You can hear it. That's what I'm saying is crazy, folks. Stop with the crazy shit, please. It's done nothing but make it worse. Has Pascal reported to Tony? I think Pascal took off and left this over here long ago, folks, in my opinion. Yes, SRB, there's a ladybug too. Yes, there is. And if you close your eyes, you see it better. 100%. Thank you, Snowflake. Stop it with it, guys. Stop with it, please. The crazy shit is enough. We are looking for a child, folks. A child. Please remember, this is a child that's been missing going on 4 months. Or no, 4 months, guys. Come on. I don't understand it. Exactly, Sweet Pea. I could have done that. Yes, that one was right. Yeah, I know. She's also the same one, and I'm not being disrespectful to her, Kim, but she also put out the video, the garbage truck video, and did an aerial thing of it, and it was completely not what it was. I didn't like that. So Pagopoulos says, if you look close enough, it looks like it could be an alien abduction. You never know. Could have been. The only video that I have real issue with this case, and I just don't know, because it's a third party verification, okay? And we know how third party stuff goes. We were told that the garbage truck video, that there's another part of that shows a vehicle on that camera that perked my ears up right away, and it got my goosebumps. I got goosebumps from it. And then I did that whole thing with the map and showed you guys like that could actually be a situation that really happened. Okay. Gritty grifters. Did you see what I said? I did not. Hold on. Let me back up. Let me go up here. I meant with Pascal that he walked away from the crazy stuff. Gritty grifters. Hold on. Let me find you. I do not see your comment, Gritty. I'm sorry. I like how you said that. Not the ruckus video. I do not. Can you repeat what you said, Gritty? Critical Minds, good to see you, and Gritty. That's what I'm saying. That's my question right there. Can anybody answer this question for me, please? Who is actually looking for Sebastian at this point? Is anybody looking for this child? Anyone? I'll wait. Because I don't think there is anybody at this point. I don't. I think that law enforcement will do what they do when they need to, or if they get a tip. Besides that, I don't think there's anybody looking for him at this point, guys, at all. And I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but come on. Nobody's looking for him. People are looking for what Seth did yesterday, what Tony's doing now. Here we are talking about it. That's why I'm talking about it. Nobody's looking for that child. I'm sorry, but they're not.
Chloe isn't she?
Well, okay, yeah, I do believe Chloe and Julia has been putting out videos saying that she is, but I don't know how to trust her or whether to trust her or not. So, and I'm sorry that it's become that way. That we don't know who to trust, guys. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
I don't know who the hell we're supposed to trust. Honest to God, I don't. And that, other than law enforcement, I do trust them. I'll say that. Other than that, we do not really truly know who in the hell we can trust that's involved in this case. So, and that's what I'm saying, B. That's it right there. TBI. And the county. Trust your gut. You know, because my gut makes me want to vomit with this widow. Thank you, Lurker. Terry Lynn says she is, but that's, well, whatever. You can only search so many parking lots, in my opinion. You know. Did you hear the second interview that she did with Bobby, by the way?
No. I did not and would not listen to that. I'm sorry. I can't stand when that lady speaks. It makes me want to literally take corn holders and poke them in my ears, like in that movie Thanksgiving.
Did you see that? That was cool, wasn't it? Love that movie.
It was, and I would have never had the idea had I not watched the movie. But now when Terry Lynn talks, that's what I want to do to myself.
Oh, it's not even her voice that bothers me. It's Bobby's, to be honest with you.
It's both. One for each ear. I would just shove them right in.
And speaking of that movie, was it or was it not surprising to see what do you guys call him from the doctor show he was on?
Oh, Dr. McDreamy. That's McDreamy, I think.
Mm-hmm. That when I went to see him be the killer, I was like, what? No way. No way. Jerry Stinger. Sorry. Hello.
Yeah, because the guy that she was, I guess, or the guy that her wife slept with was McSteamy.
Yes. McDreamy. That's right.
Tell me you like Grey's Anatomy without telling me you like Grey's Anatomy.
No, I don't like Grey's. It's my daughter who is obsessed with it. Well, she was.
Mm-hmm.
Darian was absolutely obsessed with it, and
I watched it for what is that girl's name? The blonde girl, Katherine Heigl, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I freaking love her. I like ever since I was little. I watched a movie. It's probably still my favorite movie. My Father, the Hero.
Oh yeah.
She was so young in that. Like she's like a teenager, right?
Yeah,
or probably maybe in her 20s. But I loved that movie. So ever since then, if it's something with her in it, I watch it. Like I've seen how to what is it, 13 Dresses or 12 Dresses?
13.
Okay, I've seen that movie, I know, at least 80 times. I'm not a big fan of cable, but I am a big fan of a DVD player.
No, my daughter was so obsessed with Grey's when she was younger that, hold on, Kels, that she was telling us things. And you know, her mother and I both have a medical background, right? And she was like, this is what I'm going. She was having like a medical issue, she thought. And I'm like, Darian, why do you think that? She goes, because that's what happened on Grey's.
Oh my God.
I said, child, that's not real. Yes, it is. No, it's not real. It's a show that's scripted. It's not real. Yes, it is. Oh, I'm done. We're done talking. Moving on. Yes, she was in Roswell too. I used to love that show.
27 Dresses.
Or 27 Grass. Where's the one I think in 13 Reasons Why is what I was thinking. I'm sorry. Another great show, by the way. Never seen Grey's, but love.
Isn't that where she plays the tape, or it's like a tape?
Yeah.
Okay.
The girl takes her own life, and then the guy ends up with the tapes, and yeah. Great show. The cases on the show are real. Leave that. Oh, see, Luna. Oh my God. Okay, that's okay because I'll be honest, I couldn't say much because her mother called me out and she was like, "Hun, remember when we used to watch House?" And I said, "Of course I do. House is awesome." She goes, "You know he's not a real doctor." I said, uh, "Yeah, but the situations could happen."
Hmm.
She just looked at me and I said, "Oh my God, I did do that, didn't I?" She goes, "You absolutely did do that." I said, "Okay." Stupid ass. I am stupid. House was awesome though. He really was. Um, where were we at here? 13 Reasons was absolutely, JC. It was a great show. It was a great show. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, you still need to watch. If you have not watched it, please go watch it. The True Detective series, please watch that show. It is the best show I've ever seen. That is like this. It's so good. And he says, "I wish House was a real doctor." Right? Yeah, right. I know. That's what I used to say too. Other than his pain pill addiction, you know what I mean? So, does anybody believe at this point? Because I know we've heard, and it's a rumor, guys, but still, sometimes rumors are true. What's up, Paige? Good to see you. Does anybody think that Tony is done working for Seth or still there?
Oh, I'm sure he's still there.
No clue.
Well, I know you don't know, and I know you don't want to know, so I'm not asking you per se, but I get it. I get it. Yeah, Mama Bear is completely done and over with this shit.
Yeah.
Obviously, she wants Sebastian found, but the rest of it, no. Still there, still there, still there, still there. No way he's still there. Okay. Unfortunately, nope. Yeah, I see it. Do you think it's going to end soon? Or do you think it's just going to keep going and going until this entire thing implodes from the inside out? Because that's what I think is going to happen.
Who are you
What's
talking
up, Tony?
I said, who are you talking to?
Everybody, anybody, myself, maybe. I don't know.
I think until something else comes along that just grips everybody.
Well, I already heard that he's already tried to attach himself to another situation. And what I wonder now, here's what I wonder, because of the drama that's related to this case that is all based on him, if he gets attached to this other group of people for another case, is he going to walk away from this one once he gets locked into that one? That's what I'm curious to see. Uh-oh, you got Gray going now. You happy?
What?
I'm on a mission. Jacob Deathrich, owner, brother of Luke. Anyone? You know she's persistent.
Y'all don't do that. Don't go contacting these people. That's cray cray. All right. Leave it alone. Like for real, leave it alone. We can't sit here and talk about the other side doing that if we stoop to that level. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
I do.
I don't care. I don't care what kind of person she is. FBI, TBI, Secret Service was on this case, y'all. They've looked into her. You know what I mean?
That's
Just
what I'm
stop.
saying. They looked into everybody. Everybody.
Like, I don't know why we have to do that. Like I get digging, you know what I mean? To a certain extent, right? Like at some point enough is enough. Like
Yeah.
there's no need to involve this guy who lost his fucking brother.
Oh,
Who
hell
this
no.
chick just happened to like maybe marry or just date or be engaged to. Like that's cray cray.
It's just it's an interesting tangled web, which is why people jump on it. Isn't that right, buddy? Hello, how are you? Say hi. Say hi. Say hello. Why are you looking above the camera, weirdo? What's up there? There's nothing up there. Look there. See? Oh yeah, I think I told you already that I was told last night I was getting a letter this week, right? Clue.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I told you for sure. Somebody said that, but yeah, I already said it. What are you doing, dude?
I don't
I
know
know.
why you would. I mean, to be fair, like I
Agreed.
don't see that you've gone that hard
I
unless they
haven't.
want to go at every single person who's ever done anything on this case. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which would be kind of, I mean, it would be insane, but it is what it is. Could I see that happening? Sure.
Right. But I don't even think that was him. I truly don't believe it was him. And like I said, I'm not worried about it anyway. I just throw it in the pile to burn. No big deal.
Yeah.
Critical Mind said, y'all know this case is cold. You know, I hate to say this, but I've been thinking about that lately because the question I just asked a little bit ago when I said who's looking for him, and I truly don't believe anybody is. It's really getting there. I know flyers are being passed out regularly. We have the billboards going, okay, but there's no action. There's nothing active right now with law enforcement and anything else in this case. I gotta hope that you know they're not gonna let it go completely stagnant. But I'm just saying, it's very sad at this point. How many tips have been sent into TBI? Do we know? At some point, there was like 350 something, I believe. Straight Talker says 300, I believe. 240 of them were before March 22nd, right? I mean, it's sad to say that, guys, and I don't want to think that this is just where we're at, but it is, you know. That's why I was doing the other, which I'm going to continue doing. I wanted to do this today because of all of this crazy shit with Mathis, and when you step back and look at this case, what is it? Is it a missing persons case? Because I don't think so. Is it a missing child case? I don't think so. There's so much more that has gone on and is still going on. Wait, what? Trev posted there's a possible sighting of him on X. I'm so sick of this with these Dolly, and I seen him here and I seen him there. I swear Dolly's seen him 3 or 4 different times, and he's the only person.
And didn't call it into law enforcement.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying, you dumbass. You see something, you say something.
Sounds like Dolly needs to get his eyes checked.
Well, that's not the only thing he needs to get checked. But good point, Mama Bear. Oh, okay. Anyone know this kid? Just wondering why he's coming on my door at midnight. Lights went out when school must be out when he's late. What is this? Oh, okay. So this is what they're talking about. That is definitely not Sebastian.
No.
At all. Not even remotely close. He's got a fuller face, more hair, which that doesn't mean anything, but the stance is wrong. And the glasses are different. That's not him. Oh, okay. Thank you, Molly. I didn't see it, and I wasn't in there that much this morning. Anyone know this kid? Just wondering why he's coming to my door at midnight. Lights went out and he ran away. School must be out that he is out that late. This was June 11th at midnight in South Milwaukee. Yeah, that's not him. If you look at the cheek and the jaw structure, that's Sebastian has a more narrow face.
Yeah.
For sure. So though, nope. And I hope that was turned into them.
If you don't start checking this Discord, I might come through this computer at you.
It's not making any noise. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Thank you, Molly.
See you later, Paula.
Take care, Paula. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I might be on here late tonight, so if you're available. Remind me, I need to talk to you about something, by the way, Mama Bear.
Okay.
No, nothing to do with this, but
Okay.
woof. Rawr.
I saw
Wow.
that, Isabella.
And then him and Peanut had joked about trying to right. Like, what the hell? This isn't a joke. Thank you, SRB. I have no idea, Purple. I don't follow him. But thank you for being here.
Hmm?
Where is Clue's drink? Oh, yeah, she's not drinking right now.
Hmm?
Somebody asked where your drink was, and I said she's not drinking right now.
Right here.
Not, you ain't drinking that stuff you was drinking the other night.
No, I'm drinking water.
Water.
Sorry, I'm drinking water.
How do you spell water?
WATER.
It sounds like people in Jersey. You're in Tennessee. You're from Louisiana, right?
I am.
Definitely doesn't sound like that. Water. That's interesting. Yeah, there is.
Grab the cup, pour the water, get the
Wow.
ice. Clinkety, clink, 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 clink.
How's that go again?
Grab the cup, pour
No,
the
just
water, get
the
the
ice.
ice. Clinkety, clink, 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 clink.
Now, see, you would be right if you'd put the ice in first and then the water.
Nope.
'Cause
The
if you
ice
put
is
water-
dropping in. It's going clink, 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 clink.
But if the water's in the cup already, it's not going to make that noise. It's going to make that bloop, 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 bloop type noise.
You could still shake it and it hits the sides of the glass. Clink, 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 clink.
Okay, I'll leave it alone.
Oh, Sprite sounds really good. They got a new Sprite. Ugh.
No, I have not seen that, Sparrow. I heard something about that because I heard that he got a C&D. Whoops. Hold on a minute. Where's my doodle? She's not around passing out cake. I didn't see her doing that today.
Probably somewhere trying to stay cool.
Is it hot in Indiana today, Mama?
Yeah, too damn hot. It is. Let's see. Hold on.
Watch the trailer to the movie Ezra coming out. Okay. I'll throw it in here in a minute. Captain Jenks, thanks for the super chat.
It is currently 88 degrees with a real feel of 91, and it usually tops out about 4 or 5 o'clock, so we're not even at our high yet, probably. You're muted.
That's exactly what it is here.
Is it?
Exactly.
Oh, thank you.
It's hotter than I'll tell you what I tell my kids. It's hotter than a rooster on a tin roof wearing socks.
Say that again? Hotter than what?
A rooster on a tin roof wearing socks.
Okay.
I get it.
It took me a
I
minute.
knew Clue would get it.
Of course. I know. I'm just a dumb guy.
No, you're just not country.
I got you. No, I mean I am. I'm not really, but I'm might as well be because my wife is. So I had to think for a minute. That's all. I'm just not quick with it. Apple bottom jeans keep going until he finds someone else to attach to. I agree. I agree. Apple bottom jeans. Boots with the fur.
We actually have a breeze, but it's just hot air. So I mean,
It's
doesn't
it's
make a
stagnant.
difference.
It is just like hot, stagnant as hell.
Yeah.
Movie Ezra will be streaming like him. Okay, now I gotta see this. You guys are both, two of you guys are talking about it. Hold on.
Ding, I'll be right back. I gotta get something for Baby Clue.
Okay, I'll be here. I'm gonna have to clip this out, but let's see what it is real quick, folks. Boots with the fur. Yeah, it's pretty close to that here too. You're south of Cleveland. All right, here we go. This is the trailer for the movie Ezra.
My man Ezra, flying without a net so that he could order himself a...
Ice cream, please.
The doctor who first told me my son was autistic could have saved us both a lot of time if he just said the truth. Autistic kids don't give a... They don't! You want me to put him in a special needs school? Jenna knows I'm broke.
She knows you're still not over her. The man your age shouldn't be living with his father.
He led 20 kids onto Washington Street.
Your son has been a danger to himself.
He's not dangerous. He's a challenge. Nobody wants to do the work.
Now I see where the dangerous behavior comes from.
Son of a...
You want to do something for your son? You get yourself to LA. Jimmy Kimmel wants to book you.
What?
They're not going to fly you. Is that going to be a problem?
No.
Hey, what do you do?
Ezra, get in the car. I need to get him away from here.
Tired of taking the car. If I get him a side pop.
All I ever wanted was just to protect our boy.
Well, I'm protecting him now.
Give your Uncle Nicky a hug, huh? Come here.
Hey, where are you going, kid?
You know, the word autism comes from the Greek, in your own world. I don't want him in his own world. I want him in this world. That kid is the one thing that I can't get wrong.
Just look him in the eye. Looking a horse in the eye is like sharing your soul.
Where the hell are you?
Taking a little time off with this.
It's not a good time to take off, Max.
You're fighting for something. You might have to suffer consequences, but it's worth it because you did it. Because you love your kid.
A dad's job is to take his son down the field. And if he gets tackled, all that dad wants is for that kid to pick up the ball and to take it the rest of the way.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Did you start crying?
Almost. Almost.
Them steroids got you all up in your feels.
All right, so I gotta love Molly. Molly always. This was hilarious this morning, but here we go.
I know this clip.
Doodle.
Yeah, the prednisone, or the Solumetrol, same thing. But yeah, it's definitely made me a little more emotional and definitely more hungry. So here's a little something Molly put together, folks. I'm sure you might recognize it, maybe not. I think it's absolutely hilarious. So here you.
Oh boy.
Hold on, dumbass. I gotta put the volume on.
What's your name? What? What is your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony!
I hate that fiance has not seen that yet.
That is hilarious. Thank you, Molly. That was great. That was great. That's the best one you've sent me in a while. That
Doodle.
I'm gonna pee. Make sure you go to the bathroom first, Doodle. Not on yourself. It's just a little unsanitary, that's all. One more time? Sure. Why not? This
What's your name? What? What is your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony!
I love it. I love it. Thank you, Molly. Absolutely hilarious. What's your name? My name's Ezekiel. That was too funny. It is. Gotta laugh a little bit. Definitely gotta laugh. And thank you, Molly, for that. Play the white boy lockdown if you want to go. Okay, Sparrow. We talked about the important part of what we were supposed to talk about, so we can just have a little fun now, I guess. No problem. Thank you once again. Is she still in here? Yeah, there she is.
Me?
No, Molly. All right, white boy lockdown. Let's see here. This footage will be provided to you from the channel White Boy Lockdown. All right, let's see. Is it the one 20 hours ago? Oh, okay. Hello, Miss JC. How are you? All right, let's see here.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was muted. I just have this is just mind-boggling to me, obviously, but I guess my question is, I'm not a parent or anything, and I don't know if Tony is or not, and I really don't care.
He says he is.
Okay, so that even makes it worse, actually. But I just don't understand if you were a parent, or, I mean, I don't understand how people do it anyways, but how can you he's capitalizing off of the unfortunate situation of a child.
Because he has no conscience, obviously, in my opinion. And he doesn't care just as much as Dolly has and a couple other people have. And they've done well with it, too. Very well. That's what, I don't know. He's definitely a con artist, but I think he has no conscience, in my opinion.
Because he's making money, correct?
I mean, he says he's not, but I gotta venture to say that the TikTok that he's on is monetized, and I just feel like he is. I don't know how TikTok monetization goes.
Right. I just don't understand how someone can consciously capitalize off of this unfortunate situation that's happened to a child.
Yep.
Because he's a sperm donor and not a parent.
Right.
Love you, Mama Bear. Thank you. Yep. He's a hustler. That's what this is all about.
Hustling.
According to him, he's not making any money from Seth. Okay. But he goes live on TikTok every night that he took from somebody else. It's definitely, I don't know. How many do you have to be monetized on TikTok, guys? Does anybody know?
I have no idea.
I don't know how TikTok works.
I don't do TikTok.
I might be able to Google it real quick.
I'm too old for TikTok.
Mm-hmm. 1,000, same as YouTube. Okay. Jen says 10K, but so he's got 10K people on there. He gets a huge crowd pretty much every night when he goes live. So there's monetization coming through. I'm sure he's getting, they do super chats and stuff over there too? Anybody?
I have no clue.
I don't know. That's why I was saying, but there's probably an income coming in through there. So yeah, he's making money.
That's awful.
Meg says gifts. Okay. 1K to go live, then you get gifted. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a good point, Hopeful. Oh, 1,000 to go live and 10K to monetize. Okay. Well, there it is. There's the answer. Because that's how many are on that account.
So there's at least 1,000 or at least 10,000.
There's 10,000 subscribers. Plus.
No. Answer 42, no.
Okay, so I was asked to play this to get a laugh out of it, I guess. So
I do think that's hilarious.
This is White Boy Lockdown Radio. And let's see here. I don't know what this is about, you guys, but we'll see.
That was a green screen. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I got a certified letter. This is from Tony Mathis, a law firm. It says a law firm of Bullhorn Betty regarding Tony Mathis. This is Mississippi. You already know. It's crazy. All right, it's crazy. What? Dear White Boy Radio, at this moment, we need you to cease and desist all talk of my penis. For your information, that was a green screen, not factory. I was set up. Please cease and desist all talk of my sausage, of my cock, my wiener, my lizard, and please never refer it as a little pecker ever again. For your information, I am appointed by and represented by Bullhorn Betty. And just for your information, you can ask her the size, because it would not fit all the way in her mouth, that your information.
Oh my God.
Holy. Whose idea was this?
Wow.
Mark, guys, you could have warned me. Jesus Christ.
Right?
Well, okay. Well, I get what this is all about. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
I was going to say it, but yeah.
Thanks, Teresa. Little warning next time, please.
Right. Shit. Good Lord. Sorry if anybody's offended. I didn't know, guys, but I thought that was a real thing. I thought he really got. I'm thinking, why would this guy get this? Never heard of him before, but hey, there we go. Is Bullhorn Betty really thought it was Blowhard Betty? Bulldong Betty. I call her Angry Andra. So she's just a loudmouth, guys. That's all.
I have another question though, Dago.
Yes, ma'am.
The people that got letters. What I think is that Seth boy just the ones that got letters, I'm thinking that he thinks is a true threat.
Yeah, I can agree with you. I can definitely agree with you. Well, to an extent. Obviously Clue puts it out
Because
there.
because she's actually there.
That's the other thing too, is she knows what has gone on, what goes on, and what will go on per se, because she's right there. She has the ability to know those things too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the other part of it. So I can agree. That makes sense. But
and
yes,
JLR is just all over the place all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, he has means.
Who all has received these at this point? Does anybody know everybody?
So I know T-Rev hasn't. I mean, Trev time.
Trevor Lee has not, or has? No, hasn't.
Trevor Lee has not, is what he said the other day.
T-Rev has, according to him. The other one did.
So it's Chloe, T-Rev, Michaela, me, this is what we were struggling with the other day to find out who the 6 are.
Excuse me.
CJ.
Yes, CJ.
Oh yeah, CJ. That's right.
My assumption is the 7th person would probably be Heather.
Mm-hmm. And I still don't understand CJ getting one. That doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it doesn't.
Because everything that CJ did, I don't get along with him. But I mean, he truly was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And from what I could see, trying to help. Okay, to a decent extent. He never really came out. Well, he did go off a couple of times because he was pissed because of the reaction when Robin set him up like she did, and I don't blame him for that, honestly. So, he hasn't done anything else. He didn't say anything else. So why is he getting one? That makes no sense to me.
Like, I'm telling you, dude, I really feel like there has to be something with the first round of them, if there's even going to be a second round, with people who have been around him in person.
You said that before, and it does make sense because everybody.
If you look at the second paragraph, what does he say? If you have obtained recordings, you have obtained them without Seth's consent or whatever.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
And you can't even say that, bro. Like, I don't know what kind of attorney this lady is or really is not, because I can walk around the street and I can record anybody that I effing want to. You can call the police and they will tell you. They cannot tell me to stop recording anything on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot tell me what to do with my phone.
Right.
Especially since the one time we did record, I love you, around him, we were outside,
right,
on a street. You know what I like? What are you going to tell me? What?
100%.
And JLR was there recording you.
Well, he asked JLR to be there to do it. Remember?
Right. So it's like, yeah, you can kick rocks.
Well, did Michelle get one too?
Hmm?
Michelle After Dark. Did she get one now too?
Oh, maybe that was the 6th person. That's right.
Yeah.
Seriously gonna send a C&D clear over?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez Louise, Christopher.
I don't even think you can.
I don't think
you can sue someone, but you're really gonna fly to the UK,
right?
They probably
do that.
They
You're
probably
not gonna freaking do that, dude. Shut up and sit down.
It was probably an email from Robin again, just like the other. You know what I mean?
That's ridiculous.
It beyond ridiculous.
I didn't even think you could sue somebody in the UK. Like, can you do that?
You can. I don't know. That's a good question. because their laws are different than our laws. So how does it work? That you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, way different than ours.
Pascal has not. Pascal did do something else on Sebastian. It was the neighbor. He talked about the neighbor speaking out.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the last time he's talked about it. It was yesterday. Okay, so you can sue someone there. If all you creators file a class action lawsuit, put in 1K apiece, you got 8,000 to retain a good lawyer. Captain Jenks. I think the most dangerous thing in the world you could do is do a class action suit with somebody who don't pay their child support.
Mm-hmm.
Although I have thought about retaining an attorney to possibly go after the lawyer's office. Are you really trying to silence my First Amendment right?
Well, you heard Betty say that she supports a fundraise. Now, here, listen to this. I heard her clearly say this, folks. She will absolutely fundraise money to get him a real attorney. Why did you say that? Why did you say that, ma'am? Don't he have a real attorney? What does that mean, ma'am?
I could tell her all day, go ahead and set it up. I think the money train for your boy is about to dry up.
Mm-hmm. I believe.
Who was that? Mama Bear, did you just curse?
I did not.
But she does.
I'm hearing something.
Ooh.
I think it's JC. Sounds like she's playing a card game or something, or dice.
Oh, sorry. I'm.
Did you say a bad word? Did you say a bad word, JC?
No, Well, I poked myself with one of my needles.
It's okay. You're loud. You're loud. We're adults here.
Did you know that everybody keeps talking about this thing called Ozempic face?
Yeah. Yes, I have heard.
Face?
Yes.
Yeah, and let me tell you, they did an article on it this morning.
Oh boy.
That's what I'm taking.
Me too.
That's what I'm doing. Is my Ozempic.
My doctor's about to put me on that too.
But I can tell you this, like the article this morning said it was really rare. It happens to like 1 in 1,000 people. I'm like, really?
I wouldn't want to risk that.
What is it exactly?
Because my luck, I'd be the 1 in 1,000 that it would happen to.
Well, it's like
let me see.
It's like where your face starts sagging or something.
Is it kind of like a Bell's palsy?
Oh wow.
Oh God, I don't need that.
I've never seen anybody with it.
I don't know if I'm gonna continue on it because.
What was it? Did you ask them? Did you put the key back?
There was no key. I don't know if I'm gonna continue on it because it's drying up my skin, and it's making my skin. I don't know if this is a side effect or if this is just, consequently or coincidentally happening. But my scalp is dry, like getting more dry. But I am putting like a hair treatment on my hair now because I had quite the incident happen a few years ago, and where I had to where I lost a lot of density in my hair, and because I went tubing down the river for 6.5 to 8 hours with no sunscreen on and no exposure to the sun in years. So if you can imagine what happened.
Are you red?
What?
Like, are you really red now?
No. And then I couldn't, I had to sleep unclothed for like a week, and I couldn't shower. So, well, it was hard to shower, and I just kept redoing my ponytail, and which caused a huge bird's nest. And so I had to go to my hairstylist, and it took him like 2 sessions, 5.5 hours, and 4 other people to help him get my bird's nest out. And so like I lost a lot of density in my hair, and now I'm trying to like rejuvenate like my scalp and stuff.
You should have just went with dreadlocks then.
And so a lot of my new hair is coming in, but I have noticed since I've been taking this for the last, well, today was my 4th time, but like after the first time, my hairline started like getting like dry scalp and whatnot. But before I even started taking it, I got this like package, like tea tree and coconut oil to like put on my hair to like make it more healthy. So I don't know.
Gotcha. So did you guys know anything about Ozempic butt?
Excuse me.
It's right here. It's right here.
What's that do?
Here you go.
Ozempic face, and now we have Ozempic butt. It's this idea that when people are taking Ozempic, also called semaglutide, and they lose weight, or by the way, Wegovy, just so you know, Ozempic is actually FDA approved for diabetes, helps with weight loss as well. Wegovy is semaglutide approved for weight loss, but whatever people may be taking, Wegovy or Ozempic, they are losing weight and ending up with Ozempic butt. I did a video on Ozempic face. Now we have Ozempic butt. So what is it? It's this idea that you lose weight, you lose enough weight, perhaps you lose weight quickly enough that your skin starts to sag, and that's in your derriere, your bum, your bottom, your butt, whatever you call it. And that can happen.
If that starts happening to me, I'm off.
Booty. Call it your booty.
And honestly, guys, with any time we, number one, lose weight, lose a certain amount of weight, lose weight at a certain speed, we can get sagging skin. And that's what some people are realizing as they go through their, say, Ozempic or Wegovy or weight.
Maybe Tony's on Ozempic. Maybe that's what happened.
That's why when I lose weight, I'm working out. I'm like going to the gym and exercising as well. Like lifting, like doing the whole weightlifting thing as well.
Don't you have to lose weight like super fast for that to happen?
Yes.
Do you guys lose it that fast on this?
No, I am not. I haven't weighed myself, but I don't think I'm not losing weight at that extreme amount. I don't even know how much I've lost, if I've lost any.
Are you losing on it, Clue?
I'm a little bit.
A little bit? Okay. Yeah, like I said, my doctor said he was going to throw me on it only because it ain't because of the weight thing. It's because of my sugar. He says it works better and faster. So, okay. So, let me finish what she's saying.
Weight loss journey, what have you. So when we talk about Ozempic butt, is it surprising? Well, not really. Is it something that you can fix? Sure. Weight gain will do that, although that's not what we necessarily recommend. But yeah, there are cosmetic procedures. Only go to board certified doctors and things like that. There's toning and stuff that you can do. I'll leave that to the plastic surgeons, et cetera, the cosmetic folks. But point being is, if you notice with rapid weight loss or weight loss of a certain amount that you start getting sagging face, Ozempic face, or sagging bottom, it could simply just be a result of the weight loss.
Yeah, Caroline, that's what I'm. Yeah, that's why I hesitated to even go on it in the first place, is because of the other side effects. The long term.
Ozempic face, Ozempic butt. I mean, Does it? I'm not even gonna go there. Forget it. Not even gonna go there. Forget it. Just leave it alone. Colon paralysis. Holy shit! You guys are scaring the hell out of me. I'm not gonna go on this shit. There's one called Ozempic, and he brought up another one, but it's really expensive, and my insurance won't pay for it. It's like the same thing that Ozempic is, but it's.
Is it called Zepvoy or Zepbound?
That was another one, but there's another one that's a more easier name to say. What the hell was it?
Entyvio?
Wait, yeah. That one. That's the one. Is one better than the other one?
I have no idea.
Wegovy. Maybe that's it, Candy. By the way,
yeah.
Monjaro. That's the one that somebody told me. I was on Trulicity once, and it gave me the absolute worst heartburn I've ever had in my life.
Trulicity did?
Oh, bad. It was bad.
Wow.
I already have acid reflux, and
Yeah.
I take medication for it. But I took Trulicity for 2 weeks, and I couldn't. No way in hell could I deal with the heartburn from it. I'm on metformin now, so.
I would just like to continue on my metformin, to be honest.
Right. Well, they say that metformin is safer,
but it doesn't work. It's safer, but it doesn't.
Oh, you mean
basically they use metformin as a gateway, Dago.
For what?
For Ozempic and.
Well, I take metformin, and I take it's a little pill that goes with it. What the hell is it called?
Glipizide?
No.
Lisinopril.
Yeah, no. That's for cholesterol.
She gave me Lisinopril.
I got to drop, Dago. I might be back in a minute. You hear me?
He's muted. Okay, Clue. I got you.
I heard you. I just didn't realize I was muted.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I heard you. Brandy just walked in the door and was talking to me. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse you? You got an attitude with me?
Nope. Didn't say a word.
Wow. Okay, then.
I love Mama Bear.
Well, I think we're at the end of the road anyway, guys. We've been live 3 hours. Mama Bear's pissy with me, so I think it's time for me to go away.
When have I ever been pissy with you?
I don't know. There's a first time for everything.
I love it how she has like this like little tiny voice, and she's like, she's like, when have I ever been pissy?
You should hear her with that little tiny voice when she's actually pissed off. It's kind of interesting. The little tiny voice. It is kind of funny. I don't like to laugh at her when she's like going off, but
the little tiny voice becomes different.
No, I mean, it's not really. It just gets louder, more high pitched.
Louder, and there's bad words that come out of her mouth, which is funny.
No.
It's funny to hear the words in the tiny voice. Is what I'm saying.
No, that's what I was gonna say.
So.
My husband just laughs at me. He's like, "You're so cute." I'm like, "Stop."
You can't take it serious, folks.
But hard. Yeah, I just wanted to. I don't know. I was just thinking about that, so that's why I jumped on about taking advantage of a child.
Mm-hmm.
Is disgusting.
What? What? A shell of your lip. What the heck are you talking about? Wait, first time I went deep sea fishing, I used sunscreen everywhere except my face because I wore a hat. But the next morning, my lips were swollen huge. 2 days later, my bottom lip peeled and looked a shell of my. Oh, okay, I got you now.
Okay, I was like, what?
That's what I was trying to figure out. Roar.
Yeah. That's why I need to get back to the gym and start eating correctly.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but
with my schedule, it's like, oh my god.
I've lost quite a bit of weight just on my own, but
Oh, when I go back to the gym, I bet I lose a lot in the beginning.
see, that's my problem is I can't do all that stuff because of my back, so I'm very like
Yeah.
constricted at what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just walk.
I do as much as I can.
Well, walk some more.
I got. You know what? So anyway, folks, thank you for joining us today. Cluminati that left, and JC and Mama Bear. The attitude longer. I think that'll do it for today, and I might be in here tonight
later.
I've been walking. I got walk up and I live on a country road, so I walk up and down that road in the morning. Usually, I walk in the evening with my wife.
I was gonna say, please walk with somebody.
Yeah, definitely. We take the dogs out, so on and so forth.
Don't forget, you need to talk to me about something.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to remember what it was, but yeah, I remember now.
All
I
right,
wonder
I
why
will
Tucker's doing.
let you guys go. I'll see you tonight.
All righty.
All
I hope
right.
you
I'll
guys
see you later.
Have a good day, guys.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, JC. Mama Bear, thanks for joining me as well. I appreciate you very much.
You're welcome.
Everybody in chat, guys, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, that's right. Salty will be live tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, which would be...
Everybody goes live when it's my bedtime.
Well, you go to bed like when our kids go to bed. That's because I know why, but I'm just saying that's why. You don't stay up late because you can't. Metformin and insulin and glucophage from a geez. Why are you growling now?
Because I want to stay up late, but I can't.
You got to work tomorrow?
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to, but one of the girls, her mom she got the call on Wednesday that she could pass at any time. And she's supposed to work tomorrow, but she wants to spend as much time as she has left with her mom, so.
Oh, don't apologize, Salty. Go when you go. That's your business. Absolutely.
No, I was just teasing, Salty.
No
You
worries
go when
at
it's
all.
convenient for you, honey. I'll be the replay crew.
Where are we at here? Also, on cholesterol. Catch your live later. Yes. Yeah, I've been doing these late ones, really late ones, and I seem to get a pretty good crowd, have good conversations. So some of the people that don't make the daytime, they enjoy it. We got some stuff to cover Friday, Captain Jenks, for sure. Well, tomorrow. Paranormal stuff is pretty interesting. Molly and Andy put together. I got stuff from both of them. They both co-produced the paranormal stuff for us here. They both got really interesting minds when it comes to that. So you guys should be definitely. It should be interesting. That's for sure. You guys will be happy with it, I think. So be prepared for that for tomorrow and tonight. We'll probably just have another generalized conversation because I've been enjoying that a lot. So guys, everybody in the chat, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to love yourselves, love each other. Don't change a thing about yourselves because you guys are amazing. I appreciate you all so very much. Anybody that donated to the channel via those links, thank you for that as well. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, Mama Bear, and I will talk to you, I guess, either on the phone or via Discord, if that's okay.
Yep, whatever. It's good.
Okay. And oops, I don't know why the hell that clicked in there. Anyway, have a great one, folks, and I will see you all very soon. Much love to you all. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Hope to see you soon. Probably this weekend sometime. So I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Jaden.